And we are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. It is the Europa League roundup. Now, let's be honest, guys. There wasn't actually going to be a Europa League roundup, I don't think. Or maybe we weren't really too sure what was going to go on because obviously
I thought everyone was going to win.
Well, in the Europa League, I thought it was just going to be. I thought it was going to be a show that no one really need to watch. Like, I'll be honest, like, I didn't think any of you guys needed to even be here today. I didn't think we needed to be here today. I'm just here because I'm the host. I thought we thought the plan was, nothing crazy is going to happen in the Europa League, and Man United or Arsenal will get their respective dubs, and then we'll just go on to the Premier League preview for Friday. Maybe talk about some choices for FPL. You know what I'm saying? So, like that. But guess who told us to hold the glass? Guess who told us, hold my cup?
Your favorite boys.
Whoa. You speak when spoken to.
Give it a rest. Please. Bear with us. You'll get your time to explain yourself. Now, obviously, Liverpool were the banter on the banter bus. You could arguably say Liverpool and Chelsea were on the banter bus in these last 4 days. Obviously, Chelsea losing their manager, losing to Dinamo Zagreb from Switzerland. Is it Switzerland they're from? Are they from Switzerland?
I think so. I don't know. No, not from Switzerland.
What country, what league Dinamo Zagreb?
From Russia.
Something like, I don't know.
Moscow or something like that.
I don't know. Someone check in the chat for me. Big up Solo MCFC, by the way. 12 people in here already with no real promo. Smash the likes, guys. Share it to a friend, and friend, all that stuff. You know, and then you're big up Spursy Mikel. He goes more just like with the banter crown. Yeah, Croatia. Yeah, it's literally like pass the parcel with the banter crown. Corey, you didn't even give me 24 hours. I didn't even give Chelsea 24 hours.
I'm until they're in the Croatian league.
Yeah. Anywho. You're dry.
No, but Orsic done up Ethan's clock the other time. Not too long.
But like he's still, he messed up Fofana though. He messed up Fofana still, I can't lie. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's literally past the parcel with the banter crown. It started with Chelsea. Everyone was hooting, ha Chelsea. What, you lost your manager too? Ha all this stuff. And then I said, hold the glass. Here, hold my beer. I'm gonna go one up. And then can see 3 in the first half. Then after, especially United fans, they were the one laughing at me the hardest. More than Arsenal fans, more than Chelsea fans. United fans were laughing at me the hardest. I'm getting ats. Man, I'm atting me, telling me I'm done at it. And then the next day,
so brother, let me get that. Let me get a sip of that. Let me get that, bro.
You man couldn't even let me mourn for 24 hours.
Yeah, cool, he's done.
How? Bro, it was meant to be a simple dub.
Casemiro, Eriksen, Ronaldo, Anthony all played. I think you were more than entitled to win that game.
And you know what, Montel? I'm gonna hold my hands up. We didn't even make it easy for ourselves. I'm not even gonna go on like like Arsenal. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Arsenal were out here flexing, doing our part. We didn't even play mad, I think we had individual performances which were hard, but in the end, great teams win. We find a way to win.
And speaking of finding a way,
do it.
We just got a new member, Marshall Ayub, my boy. Thank you very much for becoming a member.
Big up, Marshall.
I hope,
we can keep entertaining, man.
Yeah, no, obviously, I hope Marshall gets ready for the calling shows. Obviously, now that there's no actual football for a month, we will be running, even though the calling shows are happening quite late, 11 p.m. and later and stuff. Now we can actually get some calling shows. So all you man chatting shit in the comments, become a member and chat your shit with us now. Talk with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got a problem, you got something you want to say to me about my opinion, obviously in a respectful way, but keep it bantery, you know what I'm saying?
Start jumping and saying they're madness.
Let's not get cheeky on here before.
Assad got his chance to speak in it. Assad got his chance to speak amongst Liverpool fans, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't want your chance to speak, just like Solo has an opportunity, Marshall has an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Become a member, have your chance to speak. And remember, if you become a part of Big Six family, no, I said this isn't a call in today, bro. But there will be a call in maybe tomorrow or Sunday, innit? Instead of, because we can't do a roundup on Sunday, so we might just do a call-in show instead.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah, because there's no football. But yeah, because of, if you are part of Big Six family, remember there's 3 memberships: Big Six gang, Big Six member, Big Six gang, and Big Six family. Big Six family, obviously, you get all the perks that all the other 2 get, that Big Six gang and members gets. But the main thing about Big Six family is that once a month you get to pick a show that you get to spend at least half an hour in, just to be part of the show, as if you are part of Big Six Mans. That is the privilege, obviously, being £18 a month.
But they are, they're part of the family, man.
Yeah, of course. I'm talking about the main, like the panel. Like I'm talking about, like you can be in one about once a month and a show that you want. So if you feel like you want to wait until, I don't know, like you feel like you want to be in a show with us, but you want to wait till months loses or something. You know, you want to wait for the day.
Yeah. Pick your time.
You pick your time. Liverpool need to lose 1 game. You can wait and think, Liverpool might lose a game. Liverpool lose a game. Boom, once. I beg you, get me the link. That's my one shot. I want to. That's my one shot. Yeah,
I ain't said no leg.
So
who are you? What blocks him?
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones, isn't it? It's one of them ones. But big up Marshall for becoming a member. Thank you very much. Make sure you are liking and subscribing. We're not even 7 minutes in. We still got 23 people in the house with no promo whatsoever. This is why we rate the family so much.
Big up,
United Spurs says got room for another.
Spurs.
Do you know what, bro? Jump in for half an hour, innit? Jump in. I'll give you half an hour to jump in. But
United Spurs.
Jump in for half an hour. If you've got enough United slander in you, and I know obviously I did see you guys live the other day and I bigged you guys up. So obviously being from America, you know I love grabbing, especially guys from America. I think you guys do know your stuff as well. It's always nice branching out. I'll DM me and I'll DM you the link. You guys, anything you need to say? Well, I just fixed my lighting, by the way, because
bro, I mean, this United game, like there was so many problems with these some of the
wait. Just before you get into that, can you tell me your lineup? Just remind everyone that doesn't know. Can you just say your lineup?
I can share my screen if you want. I can share the screen and show the lineup.
You got it.
Yeah.
Just get that up because I want to see man for man who we are commenting on. So just to make sure I get the right players' names and everything.
I got you, Jay. Don't worry. I'll share that right now. I'll show you right
now. Bro.
But yeah, big up Messi as well. Big up Messi too. I'll say Messi too. Innit? He says Oli Ball doesn't work against a team playing a low block. Who knew? Ricky says.
Sorry, did you say Oli Ball? I'm not sure about that because Corey told me it was 10 Hog Ball that we are watching. God. This is what I'm meant to be watching here. Okay.
And where's I had a comment just now. Someone's Monts, we're on the banter ship and it's sinking fast. Yes, Ricky, we're on the banter ship. Please don't remind me.
Oh, listen, buckets. Everyone's got their buckets and
buckle up. Hunker down and buckle up.
Everyone's got holes in their ships. Everyone has holes in them ships, boy.
Yeah.
Some people thinking.
No. I haven't got holes like that. Let's bake.
You got holes, but your ship just ain't that big, G. Your ship ain't that big.
I've got my ship ain't that big.
I'm not lying, bro. Your ship ain't that big.
Monto, we're all hearing the back of yours is tipping in water, G. You're soon sinking.
Bro,
the back's taking up bare water, Monto.
No, G,
your back line is taking up water, G.
I've got bare lime scale on my shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not old. Your ship's not old, G. Yours isn't old. Don't get it twisted.
Hey,
it's old because you've been saying it.
You know when the sharks like bit off some of the thing and it's just all leaking in. It's just all leaking in. I'm with a bucket like this, just getting it all out of the bucket.
That's what's hell. They're trying so
getting it out.
Bro, how about this? Klopp's trying to like trying to have bare like to keep the ship afloat, yeah, and like it's man am having to like chuck the water in buckets off the ship while it's sinking.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still going in. It's just still coming in.
The water's still coming in through the holes. Knackered.
I'm telling you,
there's a different idea. Yeah, somebody else suggested a better idea, but Klopp's like, no, just go with this one, go with this one, do this one.
Don't kill me. Assad's already getting onto me straight away. Liverpool Football Club is truly pathetic. Thanks.
I agree.
Monsters I want to be American. He always tries the accents on fake Daniel Sturridge. I mean, I'll take a Daniel Sturridge like comparison. That guy's the GOAT, fam. So, like, I'll take a Daniel Sturridge. Wait, didn't he play for your team, Assad?
Yeah, he did.
Did we take him from you? Like Salah and how City took the. Anywho, big up Marshall Ayub. He says thank you, Big Six Bands as well. Even he says stop hating that. Do you know what the worst thing is? We ain't even bantered Chelsea like that. And managers,
why? Chelsea can go do their thing.
They're in the mud, innit? So just let them.
They're in the mud. I'm just letting them be in the mud and argue amongst themselves. No, bro, they're arguing amongst themselves. Between some people want Potter, some people still want Tuchel. They're still arguing between themselves. So I let them argue. I'm not bothered about Chelsea. They just don't need to argue with us. Because they can argue with you, Montel. You stank. But me and Corey, they need to make.
I'm not here trying to pick a fight. Like I ain't here trying to pick a fight with you. How about this? Chelsea are just as in the mud as I am. They've just spent money.
Yeah, literally.
That's the bottom line.
So there's a chance. There's a better chance Chelsea can turn around because of the
they got new shiny toys. They've still got new shiny toys.
Yeah,
they've still got unknown players that ain't played.
You know what I mean?
That's all that is. The best up and coming manager.
With you, man. FSG
up and coming manager.
So he's better than Arteta as an up and coming manager. Since when?
You said that,
fam. No, apparently Graham Potter is the best up and coming manager.
Yeah,
but last year was Ten Hag and last year was Ten Hag and
wait, he's not even better than Ten Hag or Arteta. What the hell?
Thank you. So it's just done
respectfully though. Like I'm not saying Potter's dead, but
Potter's far from dead.
2 years at Brighton, and that's it. Literally.
And his win record is like 30%, or 30-something%. 32%.
Like, I'm not saying he can't do a thing, but you know what I'm saying, man. Come on, please.
No, me, G. Man has had no pressure. Man's been playing no pressure football.
Exactly.
Bro, he's at a club that has no pressure, no expectation.
So shut up. Obba stunk in that. Bro,
I don't even care about Obba's.
51 minutes, bro. The reunion lasted 51 minutes.
Yeah, that's deep.
Man said I can't wait to get back to working with the boss.
Yeah, he said it, G. He said I can't wait to come back, and then bro, next day.
How about this? That's probably the only thing that made him think Chelsea was actually like okay, because he's getting back with the old manager, Obba. Like moving to Chelsea was already a mad thing, but Tuchel might have given him the phone call to convince him in it to get it done.
And he probably thought, whatever anyone else has to say, I'm back with familiar ground, so I'll still be able to play my ball. Now, Corey, my man might not even start. Obba might not even start. Remember I said that. Don't think just because he's now at Chelsea, he's starting. He might not start, G.
There are a lot of bitter Arsenal fans, though. Bitter Arsenal fans. And I think there's no need to be bitter. No, not you, but I think there's just no need to be bitter at this moment in time, in my opinion. I think he hasn't really played enough. Like, I think if he starts, it's the flips in it, though. If he flips in that, if he does the flip.
So if he flips on my stadium, he might get rushed. I can't like, you know, like if he does any of that type of theatrics like the Arsenal ground, that's just mad disrespect. You was our captain, G. Like, bottom line.
Well, if he bosses a backflip or front flip or something.
Yeah, like if he pulls out his mask and does all of that and that, I'm on him.
All right. So, can you guys see this?
Let's have a look.
Yeah. So, yeah, I can see that, Montel. So, Corey, starting keeper, starting right back, captain of the club, backup centre back. He's your captain. Sorry. Your starting left back, your 5 times Champions League winning centered CDM, your player of the season so far, Christian Eriksen. Fred, he's just Fred. We don't need to say anything on Ronaldo. The shiny new toy in Anthony and Alanga. Now, if that's at home, is not a strong enough lineup to beat Real Sociedad comfortably, then I don't know. I don't know for Ten Hag. If he can't win with that team and get like a win against Real Sociedad at home, I don't know for that team.
Bro, it was a very poor game.
That's all I'm
saying.
Very,
very poor game. Like the fact that we didn't make enough chances was more of the problem for me.
That's my point.
In reality,
win comfortably. Remember, that's what I said. Not win. 1-0, not winning comfortably.
If we're being honest, that game should have been a draw. But the fact that
but 0-0 is still not good enough.
Exactly.
Like, I don't care that you lost. So that you lost is just a bonus.
I'm not really concentrating on the back line. I don't really have much to say about them because really and truly, Sociedad, yeah, they had a couple chances, but not a lot. Like for me to be worried about, innit? Casemiro, he could have definitely done better. He had a poor game, very, very poor game. Eriksen, I think Eriksen played fine for me. Like he just needed, for me playing. I've also got to look at Ten Hag as well.
I'll be real.
Playing Fred in the 10 is criminal, innit? Fred can't pass the ball like that.
That's the second time Ten Hag's tried to do some brain boxing, bro. Like this is why I'll be honest with you.
Because he could do that in the Eredivisie.
I'll be honest with you, Corey. In when you lot dashed Eriksen in the false 9 and got fucked up for it.
Yeah.
Man was saying the first excuse was either Glazers out or some other shit. Not why the hell were you putting Eriksen in the false 9?
Yeah.
That was my frustration.
But to be honest, I don't mind. Like if Eriksen played in the false 9, like Bruno Fernandes does sometimes, I haven't got a problem with that. Like that's
even he can't though. He can't do that. Eriksen can't do that. G.
It's a bit mad, but like maybe there's some qualities to that. Like Eriksen's passing maybe could be.
He's not quick enough.
I don't personally agree with it. But like there's a way that possibly it could work. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying
in the Prem.
Of course it could.
How?
Bro, a slow false 9 isn't the end of the world.
It's not about slow false 9. It's not strong. He can't hold up the ball. Like
there's
he can't
that
be
are not that strong, bro.
But what 10 do you know in the league? What 10 do you know in the league that isn't either agile, can hold up the ball, or is good with the ball at his feet, like quick?
Agile. Bro, wait, you're making.
He's not agile.
He's agile, fam. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, bro. But I can't. That's besides the point. Yeah, to have Fred in the number 10. Yeah, that is criminal. Like because Fred is arguably the worst passer on the pitch. I even think he's worse than Rashford, and I don't think Rashford's that great at passing, isn't it? Like. As of recently, his over-the-top balls have been okay, and his like little bit of passing has been okay. But for me, Fred, criminal for me, absolutely criminal for me. Like that can't be forgiven, innit? Having Fred in the 10 because it doesn't even link. It don't even work. Like let's have a look here.
Let's have a look here again. Let's have a look here again.
I just need to get that. Look at that team, Montel.
Bro, if we're being honest, if we're being honest, it would make more sense if Fred plays in Eriksen's position.
All right, Corey.
Yeah,
let's just say.
But they still stink. Like that team's still good enough.
De Gea starts. Darlow starts. Malacia starts. Eriksen starts. Casemiro starts. Anthony Defo starts. And I think there's even a case for Ronaldo to start. There's a case for that. There's an argument for that. But I think Rashford has proved a few of the doubters wrong this season so far. But there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starters. Maguire
and Alanga. Alanga's played more games than not.
Has Alanga? He started a couple games this season, innit?
He started like 3-4 games, G.
So you could even say Alanga starts.
Oh, you started your first game. You started your first game of the season.
You started
your second game of the season.
No, he didn't start
you started your first. Yeah, he did.
No, we didn't.
Or was it not your first? Martial played your first. Then
Bro,
Elanga played your
no, it
second,
wasn't.
third.
Bro, right. Elanga started the Liverpool game. He started.
No, he started before that. He must have.
No, because the first starting was Rashford, Sancho, and Ronaldo, innit?
I think he started here, Montel.
He didn't start here.
Wait.
He didn't start here. No,
he didn't start. He didn't start an Arsenal game. He started one of the games that you got lost. He started one of the first games.
He never started. I think he started Brighton.
Did he start in the Brentford game? No, he didn't start. Did he start this game?
I don't think he started the Brentford game.
I remember, G.
I didn't start
Rashford, Sancho, Ronaldo.
I think he started.
That's when Ronaldo was walking
against
around Brighton.
Yeah, he started against Liverpool.
Yeah.
He didn't start Leicester.
No, this is
actually, mate. I think maybe he started Brighton.
But listen, this is the game we want to talk about anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we try to change the subject?
As of now, I'd say Elanga's a starter in it because he started at least 2 games for me. Yeah. I don't think Elanga done terrible, but you can see that this guy's like at this moment in time, I think he can turn out to be a good player, but he kind of needs a loan. Like, if I'm being real, the guy needs to kind of go on loan and do it and play starting regularly. Like, this guy's still young and he does.
No, he's not good. I don't think he even deserves that. I think he deserves under 23s again. He's not good.
No, bro, this guy can definitely play first team.
I'm joking. He don't deserve under 23s. He deserves first team, just not.
He's not good.
Nowhere
He's
near
all right.
Nowhere near the Prem.
He's like Corey. I think you're right. Like, he's raw already. Like, he's not good enough.
I think he's all right.
But he's got a Billy. There's a Billy in it.
But so even he deserves championship at least, like championship.
Nah, I think he could play for like a Southampton, like a Prem team.
Big up,
No way.
You made a point saying, "Are you meant to be on this show? Are you meant to be on this show?"
Yeah, like, bro, I'm thinking. Once drop me the link, I'm thinking this is the Champions League or like a weekly round, bro. I'm not invited here, fam. Literally, I don't want to be here.
No, but Ethan, I'm here because I'm the host. Innit? I'm here because I have to be. I'm being forced.
But so you're here because of punishment. So hold that.
You're here because you might be here.
You're here.
Bro,
I'm here just because I'm levels above everyone else. But you know what I'm saying? I could just.
Wait, Montel, you're gonna have that, G. You're gonna have that. Man said you're here because you might be here.
You know what's funny? I could actually drop into Europa League if I keep stinking up, but I still have 5 more games to play, and do you know what that means? 5 more appointments in Libertine. That's what that means in the higher 5 more appointments. But Corey, if you carry on like this, you might be in conference, big man. Understand it.
I've got 5 more nights in prison.
Corey.
I've got 5 more nights in prison.
You got 5 more nights in flipping Piccadilly Institute, flipping.
Where's he going to after that? I thought that was down.
I could be back in O'Neill's, fam. I could be going to O'Neill's.
O'Neill's.
And listen, we do have an extra guest today. He did ask to come on. We're going to give him about half an hour to talk his stuff. He's a Tottenham fan, all the way from the States. Been doing some good work over there on their channel. Subscribe to them. So obviously make sure we put their link in the chat. And make sure you guys go over and subscribe. We have Jacob from United Spurs of America. How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. Big up, everybody. Thanks for having me on. How's everybody doing?
Not too bad. We shouldn't be here. This is a Europa League show, so you know, 3 of us shouldn't be here.
I understand that. You know, we were in Europa once. I know what that's like to be in that competition, but hey, I'm just grateful for where we're at right now.
Yeah,
that's the spirit.
See,
that's
the
spirit.
More like
I'm just grateful.
You expect me to be as humble as my guy there? Not everyone's gonna be as humble as that. Trust me. Everyone's gonna be as humble.
Where's your humbleness, Ethan? Why are you not humble?
No, bro, I agree with him. Like, we've been there. Like, I've been in Europa League. Like, I've been in prison. But just unfortunately, I'm at liberty. I'm partying with bad bitches.
Hey, no, keep Ethan, man. Keep Jacob.
Hey, get that clear.
They saying hashtag Ethan out, hashtag Jacob in.
Yeah, hashtag Ethan out. Hashtag
No,
Ethan out.
Ethan in. I think we've been on a stream before together, Ethan. Big up yourself. No, hey, we squeezed up into Champions League spot. We were punching a little bit above our weight. Antonio Conte worked his magic. Now the expectation is higher. Now the expectation is third. I mean, I could even argue second at this point with the way things are looking over there. I'm feeling great. I do feel a little cocky, a little confidence when it comes to my expectations and what I think we can achieve this year. I feel like we've played our worst ball and we're undefeated, Champions League and Premier League. So a lot of good things happening for us. I know this is the Europa show. I did tune into that United game just because I thought something funny might happen. And sure enough, there's a few funny things that happen. I have a few friends here in the States that are United fans. A lot of people my age are either like United or mostly United or Arsenal. So at least that I've come in contact in Texas.
Liverpool international.
One Liverpool. One Liverpool.
One.
To be fair, he's one of the smartest people about ball. He's followed Liverpool since he was a kid. His dad followed Liverpool since he was a kid. So it's kind of like a tradition.
So the idiots support Arsenal and United, basically.
I would say the fair weather fans. Whenever it looked nice.
We're taking the piss. We're taking the piss. We're taking the piss. It's fine.
I chose Spurs, so I chose pain. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Being in America, you're not born.
Spurs equals pain.
Wait, one more time.
I was saying that I chose Tottenham, so I chose pain. I know what the struggle
Spurs, by the way, bro.
It's actually interesting. It's interesting you asked that. I had two really good friends of mine. The co-host that I do my show with, Michael. He's a huge Tottenham fan, and then my good friend Garrett. We all three work together for FC Dallas, our MLS team. And my other friend Gary, he was a huge Liverpool fan. And I was just really falling in love with the sport, working for a football team. Like, I'd never been to that kind of atmosphere. And this is MLS level, mind you. So it was like, okay, I can only imagine what it's like at the best league. So then I started watching like the top 3 leagues. And I was like, man, Premier League's really where it's at. So I was like, I want a Premier League team. So then I had both my friends, kind of trying to pull me either Liverpool or Spurs. And there's a few reasons why I chose Spurs over Liverpool, but mostly because I didn't want to. Liverpool were kind of successful at the time, and I didn't want to be like.
You didn't want to be like a glory hunter.
Right. I didn't want to just jump on and be like, yeah, they're winning. Liverpool.
You don't want to go for the easy option. You know what I'm saying? You went for. But and listen, at the end of the day, though, I think that's always the best option at times. Like when I was younger, it was Arsenal United. They were the guys, like, you know what I'm saying? They were the guys tearing up. Liverpool were like over there.
Good, but they weren't like.
I wouldn't even have said good. I would have said like.
Average.
They're okay,
that European heritage sort of just keeping man afloat. Like, that's all it was with us, isn't it? We were still rocking up.
If you're really invested in football, you'll know type of thing.
There's been some very mediocre squads. Premier League Liverpool squads over the years, some very bad squads in it. So I know what you mean by like not wanting to pick the, pick the obvious team to support. But listen, big up the chat by the way. There's 40 people in here. Good to see you guys in here. Make sure we are slapping a like because at the moment we're on 24 likes and we're on 41 viewers. So Jacob, what do the people need to do, man? What do they need to do to get the likes up? Just subscribe, like, let them know, bro. What do they need to do for your channel as well? Let them know.
What I always say is if you don't want to smash the like, you can tickle the like, you can caress the like, you can speak sweet nothings into the like and subscribe. It's free. It don't cost you nothing other than a click of your finger. So that's what I tell people. It's free. But then also, I mean, obviously you want to become a Big Six member, so you go ahead and hit that membership. That's pretty cool. My channel, we just recently started doing more content over there, so we're not at the level of where we have like memberships on YouTube, but we talk about a lot of things over there. We have some weekly programming and then just general pop-up shows, which I would invite. Actually, I would love for any of y'all to come on at any point, whether we're playing your team or you just want to chat shit. We have pop-up shows. We have weekly Friday shows that we do. Also just try to branch out and meet as many people. I'm a big listener. I enjoy hearing about people's stories and their backgrounds and kind of like what led them to who they are now. And so sometimes the topics can start football and digress into movies or music or what have you. So, but big ups to you guys. You guys have been welcoming. You and Never Foul. You both have been very welcoming to myself, just from an outsider coming in. So appreciate that.
No worries, man. It's always good vibes around here. One thing I would say, Jake, you're very, very polite, and if you probably tuned into our show, which I know you have, it's not very polite around here.
I love it. Honestly, I love it. It's refreshing because I'm used to just Spurs fans attacking other Spurs fans for their take on the team or their thoughts. So it's nice when you have friendly banter from other teams. I think that makes it more fun rather than just kind of people in your own house attacking you. So I enjoy it, and it seems like you all know each other in real life. And when I talk to people about like, hey, what do you think about my channel or my show, they always say like, oh, well, you guys have like a good connection, right? Like that's like the big reason why people tune in. I think that's why people really enjoy your shows, and why I can speak for why I really enjoy tuning in, because it really just feels like I'm a fly on the wall. You guys are hanging out, chatting shit, and that's always a good time. So
that's perfect. That's the way. Appreciate you.
That was the aim.
That's the literal aim. That's the aim.
That was the literal.
That's the aim. To be a fly on the wall, to feel like you're in the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
we're shouting and screaming at each other.
And that's coming. Y'all welcome a Spurs fan. So I welcome the banter as well. So nothing can hurt my feelings. I've heard worse from Spurs fans themselves. So
100%. But listen, let's get to some of the comments. Asad's still been cussing this whole time. Asad, do you rest, bro? Do you catch a break, bro? Just doesn't rest. He does not rest. But make sure we are smashing the like. He said, PS suffered from Tuchel, man. Why all of a sudden is it Tuchel, man? I thought he was the guy. I thought
right. That's what I heard too. He was the mastermind. He was the
bro. I swear they said he was going to achieve more than Klopp, innit?
Corey, don't say that. Don't say that. They might find you. They might find you, and they might find you. Don't walk out your house. Give it an hour. Don't leave your house.
That was a bad take.
Be careful. Remember when he won that champs? They were saying he's achieved more than Klopp in his first three. Do you remember that whole narrative? Anywho, when you have Mount as the main creative outlet, what do you expect? Assad also says Pierre will cook, don't worry. He says if you watch the Zagreb game, you see how well him and Sterling linked up for the first 10 minutes. Wait, I thought he was going to say for like the first half or something.
Oh, now you sound like one of us. I remember when Arsenal was getting crucified for talking about playing well in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's 90 minutes. Yeah. Now look at them until now he's talking about 10 minutes.
Allow me. Oba wasn't getting games at Barca. Why stay at the age of 30 being bench warmer when you're not better than that? When they got the wrong Potter, Harry Potter couldn't fix them, and he's a wizard. I can't lie. If Potter starts stinking at Chelsea, the Harry Potter vibes, I can already see what's gonna happen on Twitter. I swear I can already see the man are gonna have Expelliarmus.
I can't wait. Funny thing is, I don't think he's gonna flop in it. I don't think he's
I think he's a good sustainable manager. But to be fair, like Chelsea are looking to veer away from that 2-year manager, you're out.
But they're giving him a 5-year deal, isn't it?
Yeah, giving a 5-year deal. But have they done it because they got the money to pay him out in case he fucks it? Though?
Yeah, and it looks good on them.
Yeah, like Chelsea got the money to pay a man out. They literally got rid of Tuchel that quick. That was in my head though. I still think fresh. I think that's still bro. Man made.
But you know, you have to remember. This is new owners, and that's not their man, innit? Like it's literally like I don't know how to explain it.
I know what you mean. It's
Didn't
like
someone
else.
It's like coming home. It's coming to a yard. Literally, and everyone else's furniture, bro. You're just gonna sit
it's none of it's yours. Like you're just using it.
Endon's chatting the most crap, fam. We're an inconsistent team.
Hold on, Guten Tag has lost his first league game. His first Europa game.
Brother's talking crap.
Corey, we haven't even. Corey, we're 34 minutes in, and you haven't really been called, by the way. So.
Just to be clear, who does everyone support? I know Mons. I know you're with Liverpool. I take it Corey, you're with United.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with Arsenal.
You're with Arsenal. Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm over here smiling, top of the league.
Bro, I'm deep in it. Bro,
hey, I can't blame you. When we're briefly on top, keyword briefly, when we're briefly on top of the league too, I celebrate it as well. I always take a screenshot. At least once we seem to do that.
You've got that in common with him.
Some people said it's sad that I do that, but it's a good time, man. Hey, if you can't celebrate your successes, like what's the point?
Mateo, it's a Tottenham thing. See, it's not just even. It's all of them.
So Endo says 2 losses at home already with almost 250 M spent playing Oli Pool. Listen, I know as an LFC fan, I can't chat at the moment, but how you playing near enough your strongest team and losing to a Spanish Everton?
That's true. You guys drew to them, and you've got the best.
Wait, how's Ricky saying KC supports Bolton? Bro,
this is crazy. Deep it, yeah. You guys have got.
No, Corey, stop talking about me.
It's true. You man can get onto me, and you guys rightly so can get onto me.
Stop talking about me.
You see when no. Just like you get onto me about you being in chance, us being in Europa. Like you lot are getting onto us when word to Klopp, best right back, best right winger, best keeper, best CDM.
Corey, you keep saying that, bro. Corey, you gotta come in new material, bro. You're lucky I didn't even hit you with the video.
Bro,
I could have just hit you with the video.
Just like you lot go back and say, "Oh, I was gonna win the league." Back then, I'm gonna talk about what Klopp said now.
Corey, we're talking about Europa. G, you lost 1-0 to Real Sociedad.
About the Europa League, and you're trying to bro.
You just said,
suck it up.
We
how about this? They asked Casemiro
when they literally drew to them a couple of days ago.
They asked Casemiro.
They literally drew to them a couple of days ago.
They asked Casemiro.
Oh, it's cheeky.
But United are like supposed to be 4 games on the bounce. Beat the mighty Arsenal.
That's what I said, Montoya. They don't play good ball.
That's true, but my team's got consistency. Bro, not Klopp, sorry. Ten Hag has managed like 6-7 games. Yeah, he's managed 7 games of Manchester United. Klopp has been there for 7 so years. I'll be real. Liverpool always should be beating Everton. Year in, year out.
It's all right.
Yeah, but Corey.
Liverpool's beating Everton year in, year out. Like their team has never been that good, ever. Like you've never seen the team.
Everton ain't beat them at their own ground in 12 years, G.
This is my point. You see what I mean? So to draw with the team you've got, and
but what show is this, G?
It's the Europa. It's the poopy show.
Shut up and hold your L. Allow me, fam. You literally played fossil football, bro. Football with 10. How many Champions Leagues are in that Man United team? Now let's count. Fuck this. Let's count. Let's count how many
Jacob, I want to ask you something. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just your opinion on this as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, like, where do you think Man United are gonna finish if they continue the football they're playing now? Like, as people have said, they've grinded out results against, me, Montel. Who else you beat, Corey? Leicester and Southampton. So us 4 in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And then any team that sits back, these lot just lose to you. Where do you think they're going to finish? Like, do you think they're going to make top 4 or not?
Before you answer your question, there's 5 champs there, 10 champs there.
Wait, 10?
10? Oh, as in 5, yeah.
That's so scary, Casey. Look how scary that is.
We're the same champs. Hey, that's killing me.
There's 10 Champions Leagues. Anyone on the bench that? 15. 15.
I had the cheek to say 15, Casey. This nigga's weird.
You didn't come on though. I'm
just saying, in that squad, like, cool. How many did these men have? None.
Don't matter when you lace them up. At the end of the day, it matters about what's in between them ears.
So, anywho, Corey, like, don't worry, because we are going to be talking about Casemiro, whatever you want. We're going to be talking about him, fam. We're going to be talking about him. Because he's a marquee signing, and he thought he could laugh and giggle about how many champs he's got.
Big up Assad. Man said, only United can have Casemiro, Varane, and CR7 in the Europa League looking like bums. Only United.
Only these man, fam.
Only them.
Honestly, only
How
these man.
How can you have a core of a team that's probably going to go down in history? Yeah. That's literally, you have a core of a team that's going to go down in history and still be stinking up the gaff.
Bro, my team. If we lose the first game and win it, then I'm gonna have to hold it. But we literally have to win the champ. No, not the champ. The Europa League. We have to win it.
I think Arsenal are gonna win it. But we'll get on to who's gonna win it in a second. Endo says, can someone tell me one convincing performance United have had under Erik ten Hag?
None.
I haven't any style of play. This is only.
You could probably say Liverpool is probably the most convincing.
But they didn't even play well against us, bro. They ran more, bro. That wasn't a convincing win.
What are you talking about? We were all over you the first half. What are you talking about? You should have been at least 4-0 down. At least 4-0 down.
Bro, you didn't dominate. Like, it wasn't a convincing win, bro. You lost the game. For one, you won the game 2-1. And again, you played a few good free balls. It wasn't a convincing win, Corey. Like, your own people will tell you. I spoke to Flores the other day. He's like, our best performance might have been against Liverpool, but all we did was run more than them.
Bro.
Like, I think against Arsenal, we had little phases.
That doesn't mean anything to me, though.
You had a couple phases against Arsenal, like little bits of phases and stuff. I don't know. Did you watch the Leicester game fully? I only saw the second half of the Leicester game. In fact, I turned it off near the end because it was so boring.
Last question: What are you guys expecting from this Man United side? Like, are you expecting Ten Hag to be playing?
No. You do not backtrack. You do not backtrack.
You not asked me in the beginning, what's my aspirations for the season? I told you, man, we could win in Europa. I don't see myself making top 4. I still stick to that.
That's fine. No one's putting you on a pedestal, Corey. But you're still liable for banter. Especially you say that. No. Forget it.
Corey is killing me.
You said you should be winning Europa. But you just lost 1-0. And you started a £65 million signing. You started a £90 million signing.
And someone that's on 500 bags a week.
Lisandro Martinez,
or maybe less now.
Why are you talking to me about
a £75 million signing in Sancho came off the bench, bro? Who else come off the bench? Let me check this. Who else come off the bench?
In the Leicester game?
Yeah, Lisandro Martinez, 60 million come off the bench. Bruno Fernandes, 50 million come off the bench. Jadon Sancho, 75 million come off the bench. The only thing I'll say is Garnacho, obviously, who's just a young buck who's cold. The rest of them, look how much money that is off the bench, let alone Darlow and Casemiro, Anthony and Casemiro starting there. Come on, bro.
And Harry Maguire, he's 80.
Oh, fucking hell, Casey. That was
you're not saying all of this. Fair enough, innit? Like, bro, the price tag is obviously going to make you should be. Anybody with a high price tag is going to have to be dropping world-class performances day in and day out. Fair enough. But
no, just be not world class. Just be
true. We should have. Like, that was a stinky performance from a lot of the players. I wouldn't say every player had a stinky performance, but a lot of players did.
Corey, do you know what my problem is? No, my problem is I don't even think it's a personnel problem anymore. Like, we have to go past the personnel bar now. Like, we have to move on from personnel.
It's systematic. I mean, doesn't the stadium leak when it rains?
Oh my gosh!
Does the stadium leak when it rains? I heard this. I've never been. I cannot confirm.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that you need to invest in the infrastructure. I mean, I know it's like a storied venue. It's a storied stadium, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, like, sometimes things get old. You need to either fix it or get a new one. I think that whenever you just constantly put Band-Aids on a problem, and this is talking about the team now too, not just the stadium. When you constantly are just putting what we got over here is epoxy, or you want duct tape or whatever, at the end of the day, sometimes you just need to replace it. You need to build up from the ground up. And it feels like they just kind of, United's always just trying to, okay, we're going to sign this guy. He's a big guy. Let's get this guy in. Oh, this is the next thing. This is Erik ten Hag. He worked with this guy. I mean, I thought, what's his name was supposed to, the midfielder, Van de Beek? Is that who?
Yeah.
I thought he was supposed to get all these minutes now that.
He was supposed to thrive on
That's
very good point.
He's injured.
How long has he been injured for?
Oh, so he's doing Naby Keita vibes.
What, 2 games?
He doesn't even play. How do you get in? You don't even play.
Yeah, he don't.
I feel like he's gonna struggle getting back in that team.
He would have started. He would have started yesterday, but he was injured.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah,
I don't think that would have helped.
Jacob's got a point.
Corey, like Jacob said, fam, I can't lie. You need to re-up on the stadium. Look at our thing, shiny.
Bro,
you're meant to be like what, 10 times richer than me.
Gee, me saying that and me speaking about that, and then it's gonna be, he's talking about the Glazers again. So there's no point me bothering mentioning that because that's been mentioned.
Wait, no.
Everyone knows 45 minutes in. That's the first mention.
You bring up the Glazers because since Man United have won 4 games, I haven't heard shit about the Glazers. I haven't heard nothing about it.
And let me tell you why that's absolutely capped. Yeah, let me tell you why that's absolutely capped because I made sure to mention it as well. I made sure to mention
I'm not even talking specifically
this stream.
Not even just specifically you, Corey. Not just specifically you.
What from the fan base? No, don't even. I dare you say the fan base, bro. I dare you say the fan base. I dare you. Go watch go and listen to every game. You watch Man United so much. Go listen to every single game. Those away fans are screaming it till the cows come home. Every single game, even when we beat you, even when we beat Arsenal, every game. Go listen to
Corey,
it.
You got a few man on your blade already.
Huh?
I call it big you up. I'm just deep in it. You beat Liverpool and Arsenal already. It's a random subject. I just think that's massive.
Bro, that's
to pick you man up.
Bro, but anyway,
what about when Ronaldo had that hat trick? When he had the hat trick on us, were y'all saying
I can't lie. When I deep,
but he lost to Brentford.
I had to think of it like this: like the Liverpool were poor. Like they beat Liverpool, it's like expected. But being Arsenal as well, that's a mad thing. That's
but Man United. No, Man United's problem was never beating the big 6. It was beating the dead teams. Last season, they've been losing to teams like Sheffield. Remember when Sheffield was in the league and they lost to them 1-0?
Yeah.
Like these dead teams, bro, they can't beat them.
Facts.
That's been Man United's problem. Getting the result at Man City,
in between the United
Liverpool,
in between the Liverpool and the Arsenal game, they beat someone else.
Cool, you can say what you want about.
Yeah, they beat Southampton and Leicester.
Yeah.
They lost to Brentford.
Southampton
and they lost to Brentford.
Brentford and
Brighton.
Yeah, the first two results, or whatever it was, poor, and that's 2 results. But your
that's
point,
Casey, that's the problem.
Your point was that their problem was beating the lesser teams. They beat Southampton, Leicester. They've turned
and they lost to Brentford and Brighton. So that's 50-50. You can't get 50-50.
Back to back.
That's not enough.
Back to back. But since they pulled their finger out their bum, they've pulled off massive results.
And they lost to Real Sociedad.
That's squad rotation, and it's a different competition.
Squad rotation. What Ronaldo coming in, Anthony, Casemiro, Ericsson.
Bro,
that's squad rotation.
End of the day, we should have won that game. Yeah, we should have won that game.
May I ask a question?
I hear it though.
May I ask you a question, Corey? Does the team, from an outside perspective, does the team look completely different when they have Ronaldo out there? Because I feel like they're trying to do so much for him that they take away what's good, what they do well, because they're just trying to. Because I feel like Ronaldo, the flip of a switch, he could be happy and then he could be real frustrated. And I feel like as a young player, playing with someone of his caliber, his status, that it can almost be intimidating sometimes if he's like, man, pass the ball better here. And you're like, oh shit, Ronaldo's telling me to pass the ball better. I need to reevaluate my life. And then they start, do you think that happens when he's out there, that the team just plays different?
Just to add to what Jacob was saying, like imagine Ronaldo getting hot. It's a small thing. Imagine Ronaldo getting hot on your live TV. Like just turn around and just go like this. Like it's just mad, fam. That's a big thing. But Donny's like a Langa, bro. I'm a Langa. I grew up watching Ronaldo. I'm shitting myself, bro. Like, bro, imagine how much say Ronaldo has in the media, bro. You're gonna be a meme. It's crazy.
Listen, carry on. Well, let's just have it real though. Like, especially on social media, Glazers out movement was 10 times stronger when they lost them first 2 games compared to after 4 straight wins and a Casemiro and Anthony signing.
I can't lie. I disagree with that so hard. I disagree with that so hard.
Of course you're gonna disagree. You man don't want to talk about the smoke screen, but at the end of the day, it's still a smoke screen. Like
there's no smoke screen, G. Bro,
just
yesterday, only just like 2 days ago, Gary Neville was speaking about it. What are you talking about?
Because Gary Neville was speaking about it, bro.
No, it's not just Gary Neville, bro. It's not just Gary Neville, bro. It's like I know you speak and see some United stuff, but in reality, you don't see everything. You don't sit there and read.
Wait, Corey, Van der Beek's not injured right now.
Yes, he is. That's why he didn't even make the bench. What are you talking about?
Why is he not on transfer market? No injuries. I don't see no injuries.
What? Shut up. Anyway, bro.
I'm checking, G. No. It's not. But wait. Why are you saying it?
Bro, he said it himself. Bro, Ten Hag said it himself in the interview. What are you talking about, bro? He said it himself.
I can't lie,
bro.
Let's about the Glazers, because you're never gonna.
Bro, the Glazers team is not even a talking point. We can talk about the game, but I can't lie.
But
the way these fans are moving.
Ladon said it perfectly. Yeah. You naturally mention them left and win.
Bro, because you guys are expecting huge protest every single game week.
I'm not expecting protest. Corey, you're a prime example of it. When you got smacked 4-0, you didn't hold Eric Ten Hag accountable for playing Eriksen false 9, did you? The first thing you said was Glazers out. Do you want me to get the clip?
I still believe Eriksen the false 9.
I remember what's on the first.
To this day, Eriksen the false 9 I was okay with.
The laughing stock. He sat there like this and went, Glazers out.
Bro, wait, you man haven't. Wait, you're so cheeky saying that. After you man been getting from hearing FSG back, FSG out. What the hell were you talking about?
No,
you said FSG out.
But
wait, did Montel say that?
It's nowhere near as strong as the Glazers. It's nowhere near as strong as the whole Glazers thing. The whole Glazers.
But it will be soon,
going on, bro.
It will be soon, though, won't it?
Corey, stop deflecting because we're talking about you right now.
I'm not deflecting, bro. You can get on to me about the game. The Glazers out. The Glazers out. It's a conversation, bro.
You did this. In fact, do I need to get the clip up? Because I feel like to get people to understand what I'm saying, I need to start getting up clips.
Montel, you can say whatever you want, but if you go and look at the fan base, yeah, if you really want to go have a look, go and look at the fan base.
No, I'm specifically talking about you right now.
The fan base has never been so bigger on the Glazers out, Buford. They've never been bigger. That's a fact.
That's
Corey,
do you hear that?
Corey, do you know what it is? You know what it is, yeah? I just think with Corey, the main question is, do you think with the current squad you have, because this is like I'm talking about everyone, yeah?
Yeah.
With the current squad you have, that you can go and either win Europa or make top 4 with the way you're playing right now?
No. I know. I think,
so we can agree. Wait, course. So just answer it bit by bit. So just so we can agree, as of now, if things don't improve, you don't think you can make top 4. 100%. So we agree that there's room for improvement, right?
Of course.
And that's Ten Hag. So my point is, at what point are we going to see this improvement? Because we have to start.
Bro, but you see in bits and parts, though. Like you can
I haven't seen Eric Ten Hag ball. All I've seen is Eriksen.
What are you talking about? He played it against you. He played it against you.
That wasn't Eric. That was Eric Ten Hag ball against me.
Hold on a second. We played past you. The first goal we scored, the quote unquote counter-attacking goal. What are you talking about?
That's not Eric Ten Hag ball. Corey, we've all seen clips of him at Ajax. All seen clips. Did that look anything similar to what he does at Ajax?
We played around you, bro. Go and have a look at it.
I don't care what passes do you think he's playing around me, G. Corey, you played one pass into the midfielder and we got cut open.
No, we did not.
That's not Eric Ten Hag ball.
No, this is what I'm saying. You're only seeing that one part, bro. 18 passes before we scored against you. You didn't touch the ball not once. What are you talking about, bro? From front, we went up. Yeah, we went up. We saw we couldn't do it. We went to the back, restarted, and then put it past you again, and then scored. How can you say that's not an improvement? I haven't seen.
I'm not saying it's not an improvement. I'm saying Eric Ten Hag ball. Is that Eric Ten Hag ball? That's why I asked you.
It's time to go. It's time to go. Oh, I can't hear you. Corey. Just for that fuckery. Explain. Glazers out. Glazers out. Glazers out. Glazers out. That's it. That's all there is to say. That's it. Everyone knows. It's time to go. It is time to go. Get them out. Get them out. Get the Glazers out. Get them out. Everyone up.
Monto.
That is the first thing that came out of his mouth.
Okay, that's cool, Monto. But Monto, what I want to know is, what's your point on that? Like, explain your point. Explain your point on that, Monto. What's your point? This is exactly what he does. Then he will sit there laughing for time because he has no point to explain. Explain your point. What's your point on that?
Well, I think his point is that your energy when you're losing is completely different to your energy you're winning.
It's not rocket science, I'm gonna lie. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science.
Wait. Hold on a second. This time, I
I
haven't spoken about the Glazers and their problems. I've spoken about the team performance. Can you see the difference?
Corey,
like, you're here talking to me about the game, and I'm here explaining. Let me finish my talk. I'm here explaining, that there was problems within the team and the team didn't play well. And I've even called out Ten Hag for some of the decisions he's made with playing Fred in the 10. So I can't, like, if I went back to saying Glazers out, then maybe you would have a point. But at this moment in time, you don't have a point. What's your point?
Let me. I'll hit some of the comments before I'll let you man go.
Yeah, go on.
I think that video was quite funny. Man are saying I'm lethal, bro. Because sometimes I feel like I have to just get the clips up. This is a good thing. Big 6 months, the content just stays up there. It's a good thing whenever you can just go back and you can see. You know what I'm saying? Corey moving like Claude. Like, Ricky says, Corey, you have to laugh. You have to laugh.
Gee, I can't
that G. Man was like, man was just screaming, G, like, allow me. I remember that episode.
Corey, the fans don't forget. Where's Capo? Capo said, look, Corey once had to kick Corey out. I remember Corey had the lights off when the Glazers pushed him to the limit.
Oh my God.
Bro, Ethan, Corey was sitting there like this. And just like that for time, not saying a word.
He was sitting there like this on his phone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my God,
they were asking him questions and the man's not answering.
Corey, that was too childish. I remember it was like this. Like, Corey, this said this is that. Just
like, even Solo says, because you haven't said it when you've been winning, Corey. That's, I think.
Yeah, you haven't.
If you look full. I'm not even going to talk about Twitter, but cool. Gee.
No. You told me about Anthony and that when you beat me. You never said nothing about the Glazers.
Bro, in the United roundup, I will speak about the Glazers. When we're talking about the roundup against you, when you're here, we're speaking about the game against you. Why am I going to mention the Glazers then? We're talking about the fact that we beat you. In the United roundup, we talk about the Glazers and everything else. This is what I get confused with.
No, Corey. We're not on you about that. I think there still needs to be a little mention just to keep the energy up. But
keep the sugar level. Yeah, of course, keep the sugar levels up. Keep them sugar levels up, man. Keep them
Hold on, Corey. If when you lose 4-0 to Brentford, which should never ever happen, by the way, under any circumstance, no matter who's managing the club, Ollie wouldn't pull that out of his ass, by the way. At his worst, Ollie ain't pulling that out of his ass. Like, what we're saying is, the Glazers ain't putting on a pair of shin pads and some Under Armour and putting on their wrist tape to cover their wrist tape while they got their tattoos out and that. When you lose 4-0 to Brentford, the first thing you need to be talking about is the tactics and the players. But I have the video there. The first thing you said was Glazers out, Glazers out. So what we're saying is, like, you need to give accountability to the manager at the time there, because it wasn't like the manager put out the same team because he's new.
That's fair.
He tried a thing by putting Eriksen false 9, and that fair. I just think should have been the first thing. If you want to talk
talking point,
that's fair. I hear that. But
I'm not finished. But when Erik Ten Hag started to win a few games, it was not Glazers out. It was Ten Hag done this well. Ten Hag ball. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do you see where I'm going with that now?
Yeah, but Montel, this time when we lost, what did I say?
What do you mean? When
Today's
game?
Did I? Yeah, the last game. When we lost, did I say Glazers out? No. Did I say that Ten Hag made an error?
You made. I'm not saying it now, Corey. But that's
what are you doing, bro? Like you're literally.
We're talking about during the wins, though. During the wins, though, we didn't hear no Glazer stuff. Like it was all just
we're
Eric
saying
Ten Hag,
it's a bit
stuff.
wishy at times, innit? And obviously, like it didn't help. Corey, you're starting to get better, but like as I said, we still got you, bro. Look at the chat. Even the chat, bro. The whole chat is saying how he was getting.
Bro, that doesn't matter, bro. Because I was hot that my team lost, of course, especially 4-0.
I don't think I forget Nickel, bro. He got Nickel. He ain't Nickel. He can hold his own. Corey was sulking. I don't business. He was sulking.
Bro,
I don't want to hear it.
In reality, losing 4-0 to Brentford is something that you don't even see in your worst nightmares, bro.
I know you was hot. Let's be honest, by the way. We know you was hot in it. We know you was just mad in it. Like anything was flying. Like that was me 2 days ago. I get it. Like I get it, bro.
But I think that's understandable, right? Like this is an emotional thing. We all love our club, and when we do well, we're happy and we're ecstatic, and we love everybody. And when we lose 4-0 against, I mean, we haven't lost 4-0 against Brentford, but if we were to lose,
yeah, but there was none. Even though
like you said just then, Jacob, you was agreeing. You was agreeing and saying, you know what? I'm the fan that when I'm up, I'm up. When I'm down, I'm down.
Yeah.
He won't admit that. He will be like, no.
That's why, hey, if you
will die by the sword, you will die by that.
Hold on a second. What accountability haven't I taken just now? What accountability have I not taken? I literally just admitted that the team played poor. Eric Ten Hag done something that he shouldn't have done by playing Fred in the 10. Casemiro had a crap game. But man, don't want to say I'm still not taking accountability.
And this is Corey. This is a game. This is a game of checkers and chess, bro. If you actually do something right, we're gonna throw the curveball. What about the Glazers? What about them? Cheapman's been in both of them because Latimus worded it.
Yeah, there's no win, Corey. You're looking for the right answer. There isn't a right answer. That's your problem. You're looking for the right answer. There isn't one. There isn't one. It's
yeah. You put yourself in it when you said Glazers out back in game week 2, bro.
It's fine.
You put yourself in it, bro. You put yourself in it. And obviously Corey, can we just say, bro, it's not just me, Casey, Ethan saying this, by the way. Like the chat is saying the chat is saying the same way. You guys have the right to say that. Like, fair enough. I will admit that. When I'm in the wrong, I'm 100% happy to admit that. But going from this game, because just like you told me to not speak about other games, you said it's the Europa League show, word to Mont. Bro, we're talking like I literally showed accountability straight away. You man, like I haven't protected. I had to get the clip up. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Montel? The first thing you asked me, Casey, you guys pulled up the team. I said playing Fred in the 10 is criminal. That's the first thing I said.
Cool. You can have accountability for the team, but then we asked you, what about the Glazers? I haven't heard about them for a while.
But what is it you man want? Like we're talking about the team performance.
I don't know. Casey, what do you want? What do you want, Casey? What do you want?
To be honest,
you lot are weird.
For me, my I used to hate my owners in it, but my owners like fair enough. They don't give me mad bread, but they're not toxic in it. Not as toxic as like Arsenal fans used to be or United fans. But I feel like if I was in Corey's situation, I'd definitely be consistent with it. I think that's something that needs to be accountable. Whether you're winning, you're losing.
I agree.
Yeah, they're inconsistent. You need to be saying Glazers out, Glazers that. Even when you're celebrating that, it sounds harsh. But you can't just go from one week singing. Literally, Corey. Literally, one sec. You literally can't go from singing on stream about Glazers out, and then the next week you'll be at Liverpool or Arsenal, and
everything's rosy.
The energy doesn't have to be up there, but it can't be quiet. That's my point.
They are on Corey, fam. They are.
Bro, you man claim Man United are not thinking with the Glazers out. You man are saying that. Gee.
No, you not United.
No. You. I said we've never been bigger on the Glazers out than we have this time.
I'm not,
Like,
why do you keep saying the whole of United fan base? We're talking about you.
Gee.
We're not talking about United fan base. We're talking about you.
Bro, I will mention it, but you guys say, "Oh, you're mentioning the Glazers" every time I do mention it. So
no. We say that you mention the Glazers every time when you lose, which you do, and then you don't mention the Glazers when you win,
bro,
like you do.
Southampton game and Leicester game.
That's what we're saying.
Maybe not in the Liverpool game. Fair enough.
Or the Arsenal game when you're trying to go. You never mentioned them.
They got Kai in the car. He says, "I said this, Corey. You had a meltdown on stream. You had a breakdown on stream."
Yeah, he did, man.
Bro, the whole Corey, we're not going crazy. The whole chat is saying it.
You know what the real thing is, yeah. When United lose, it's like the biggest celebration for any other fan base. Being real, when United loses, a big ass celebration. Like this is it. Like this is it.
Same with Arsenal. Same with Arsenal when we lose.
No, Casey, respectfully, it's not. But it's cool, and I understand that.
Don't try downplay my team. It defo is.
Let me catch some of these comments. Let me catch some of these comments. Asad's actually backing Corey. Let's see what Asad has to say. I've skipped a lot of questions and a lot of comments calling Corey. I could have brought up a lot more. But let's be real. Who complains when they win though? If Corey says Glazers out whilst winning, people will say, "Be happy you're winning." I wouldn't say "Be happy you're winning." I'll say, "Where's the same energy?" That's me though.
Even if I'm winning and my stadium leaks, and it rains over there a lot, if I'm not mistaken, from what I gather on my weather app.
It's probably raining now.
Bro, I mean, even if I'm winning and I bring in Ronaldo, Ronaldo wants to drive a nice car. He don't want to drive a old beat up Mercedes. And so I think that I think the fans deserve more. You guys are the third largest franchise in the world globally. I think there's got to be a higher standard, especially where your home ground is, regardless of winning and losing and who's on the pitch or not.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Like we were shit, and they still built us a stadium.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. They have no pride in themselves. That's where it starts. Pride. You have none.
You have a point, though. Yeah, you have a point. But as of now, like I can't say too much on the stadium because they're actually looking to rebuild the stadium anyway. Like they've actually put in.
They said that years ago.
As of recently, they have it.
But they're looking to refurbish the stadium. You brought in 250 M's as well. Hard. No, you lot are just salty because Corey is happy with his team.
Corey, when's this money gonna run out? By the way,
hold on. You want to see him miserable?
Hey, Endo. Listen, I'm on Corey. This is Corey needs this humbling.
Remember, Corey, success drives money, innit?
I said, no, you lot are just salty because Corey is happy with his team. Corey, hold on. You want to see him miserable, so let's be real. When your team is on a winning run, you don't look back at the negatives.
Of course not. Of course, but I do if I know I'm scraping wins. Like
Capo says,
Corey's going on like he's thumping teams. He ain't doing that.
Capo says Casey speaking facts. I'm sure if we were watching the same game, I'm not sure if you were watching the same game, my G. Eric Ten Hag ball, that was scrub football. Sit back and counter attack. The type of FIFA players. That type of FIFA
man
players.
Done one little passage of. Corey's telling me about one little passage of play, 18 passes, right? That's probably their record amount. That's probably their record amount of passes before a goal in the last 10 years.
Ask your question.
What?
When have you, in these 4 games I've won, even the 4 games I've won, when have you ever heard me say we have dominated this team? And
next show.
Like, bro, you might have never heard me say anything about me dominating these teams. Even against you, you were with me. You were literally with me, and I spoke my point to you. How dare you say it like I'm speaking like that? You literally heard me.
You do. You have been speaking like that. You've been saying 3 wins on the bounce. You beat me. You've been telling me about Eric Ten Hag and all these things. You never mentioned Oli Ball.
You weren't expecting that.
You never mentioned that. Wait, Corey, this is facts. Corey, this is facts. Have you ever mentioned anything about that? I've been counter-attacking. I've been getting lucky.
Casey, I told. Casey,
Yeah,
are you
he's such a cat.
serious?
Corey, don't try it. Corey, don't try it. Corey, don't try
I guess you never know.
Hey, nice try, though. Nice
Hold
try,
on.
though.
No, are you
Another
gonna
comment
cap?
here.
Are you gonna
Solo, big up
are you gonna
Solo.
cap on
Solo
live right
says,
now, fam?
Nice.
but
Are
when
you gonna cap
Liverpool,
on live right now, fam?
Nice try.
Are you gonna cap on live right now, fam?
Hey,
Like,
hey,
bro,
this guy,
no,
you know what he's doing, even. You know what he's
are you
doing.
gonna cap to me on live,
So,
bro? Like, no,
Man, I kill
Hey,
you, man.
Corey's done.
Oh
so big up
my
Solo
days.
MTFC. Guys, we'll sort that one out in a second. Says, but when Liverpool lost, Monts comes on
That's
and says they
killing
are
me.
shit.
I said, oh.
Hold on, Casey. When
I
Liverpool
can't
lost,
believe you
Monts
said
comes
that,
on and
fam.
says they are shit. He doesn't start crying about the owners. No, I'm on FSG in it, but like, there's more problems in the team before I need to start talk. Like,
Yeah, that stinky.
yeah,
feeling,
we're playing bad, but like, even though I still feel like reinforcements and there's not enough backing at the club. Man, have stopped doing the basics, so that takes priority for me.
Trent, we'll
When
talk
Man
about
stop-
Trent, Van Dijk, Joe
yeah,
Gomez.
like when man them stop doing the basics at this high level.
I did want to ask you about that, Mons. I've been
Yeah.
seeing a lot of things going around Twitter, making the rounds, and a lot of it having to do with who I rated pretty highly before I seen these clips that are quite atrocious of Trent Alexander-Arnold and some Virgil van Dijk. They joke in the Spurs community that he went from Virgil van Dijk to Virgil Maguire. So that's
Oh my gosh,
that's a little inside joke that they got over there in the Spurs.
Yeah, no, we've been stinking up the gaff in it, but a lot of
what's up with Trent?
Bro, you tell me, fam. A lot of people
Wait, say that
saying
one more time. What did you say? I didn't hear Jacob.
Which
Say
part?
What's going on?
Say that with Trent again. I like the way you said that one.
I said, "What's up with Trent?"
Tom, yeah, what's up with that one, Tom? What's up with that one?
I'm just curious because like I need some answers.
You have to tell me. I don't know what's going
Hey,
on
I'm
with
on
Trent.
you,
I don't know
Tom.
what's going on with him.
We're
But I just think that I'm not gonna. I don't really like what FSG do. But as I said, the issues are in game. It's the system that I have an issue with. It's the personnel at the moment that I have an issue with. Obviously, there's part blame to go with the owners, but like,
bro,
do you know what I'm saying?
Once you wanna borrow Jed Spence,
bro,
borrow Jed Spence.
At least you
say
man
no
got the like as much as even Jota to an extent, I'd say as well. Like at least you man got the recruitment right, innit? Like
most of the time,
FSG,
yeah. That's why I retweet everyone a lot.
Like FSG would they don't really give you the money, but your recruitment's there, innit? Like when you man bring someone in, more likely
because you get one wrong, and look what happens, Corey. That's what I mean. The recruitment has to be right because the minute you get one of them wrong,
we get so much money, but our recruitment is horrible, bro. Like we'll bring in people that, like, bro. I'll mention Ahmad. What's going on?
No, Corey, the way you were screaming
yeah,
about
Corey, I can't lie. You just walked into the maddest chat.
I liked him.
The way this guy was,
Corey told me Ahmed was gonna come and do the mad thing.
This guy's hard. So
I was
you were sending him when he scored on his loan, when he went on loan to Rangers.
I was so gassed off Ahmad.
Yeah, and you bagged.
I'll be real. But you know what it is? I don't get paid the big bucks to know this. It's only my fan opinion, bro. When you're getting paid the hundreds of millions, you've got to go and do something, bro. That's
all right. Let me hear some more of these comments.
What was the other guy? There was some other guy, Pelestri. What's up with him, G? He hasn't even won Man United top yet.
No, he has still, but like, bro, on pre-season, he ain't played them.
The way Corey was, thank you for reminding, because the way you were gassing Diallo was
you big these man up like that.
I thought he was Neymar reincarnated.
Yeah, I thought they were the next generation.
Big man thing.
Wait, man, let me get to the comments because some of these comments are like big up everyone in the comments today. The way you lot have interacted today has been jokes. This is a Europa League thing, and you lot are still just running up the comments. As I said, make sure if you're new here to subscribe. Make sure to smash the like button. Obviously, we've been around the 50 mark on this stream today, but we are 6 likes away from 50 likes. So make sure you're putting the video out. Just post it. Maybe drop the tweet, drop a retweet of the video's promo. Make sure we can get to that 50 like mark and maybe even get to 75 likes by the end of the video. We have about 25 minutes left, so we will get into more of the finer details of Corey's game. But this is still a viable conversation I think does need to be had. And I'm really enjoying this chat, especially as I said, the way the fans are getting involved is killing me. And Assad says, Monts, just say you're worried about Manchester United. Come on, man. Assad, like 1 minute you're slating Corey, and then the second I speak too much, it's on to me. Who you gonna be your next? You be your next. Beat Liverpool and Arsenal, and your whole chest changed. Monts,
Correct.
don't think I don't remember you gassing Nunes when you won the dinner plate. You had bare energy for Haaland. I'm onto you. But this is the thing, though. Assad. When I had energy for Haaland, my energy for Haaland was that let these man play ball, bro, because people were getting onto Nunes by comparing him to Haaland. Nunes will never ever be as good as Haaland, bro. On my life will never be as good as Haaland. Well, actually, I can't say my life will never be. Like, I don't. It's 1,000 to 1. It's 1,000 to 1. Haaland is an established footballer, bro. He's an established baller, G. Like
he's already at elite levels.
Yeah, he just seems like a kid out there playing around and toying with grown men. That's not fair.
You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't. It's like, you know what it is.
He's
So he reminds me of. You know Mr. Incredibles. Yeah. You know when at the end you see the baby don't know its powers. Like it's just doing things. Like you know what I'm saying. Haaland just reminds me of one of those guys, just a young guy that don't know what he's doing. Like and he's just moving mad and just breaking so many records and making so many records. Like that, it's just mad.
Just quickly, I remember like gassing up Haaland at the beginning of the season. And I think you know what I'm gonna say. And that was another thing that you said we don't know about. I was saying, bang, Haaland this, you getting a goal a game. You were just slating. Do you remember that?
We don't know. Because I said we don't know.
Yeah. Correct.
Basically, Ethan, I think as it stands, everything Ethan's saying is coming to fruition.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah, I'm challenging for the title. Liverpool declined love case. I forgot about that.
You're challenging for
difference is you're challenging me for the title. I hear you.
Which was a surprise, I can't lie. You heard me, bro. I'm challenging for a title. Just like Jacob said earlier. We're in contention. Top two, top three. That's challenging for a title, bro.
Mathematically, we're not out of it. I'm a big believer that.
What's the key word?
Listen, Jacob. As long as I'm 3 points around C, of course I'm challenging.
Wait, hold on. Jacob, can you repeat what you said, please? Nice and be very precise. Be very concise in what you're saying. Do you say?
What did I say?
You said mathematically. What did you say? Mathematically.
It's mathematically possible.
Now, I don't want to beat around the bush. But now let's just say by game week 28, I'm 6 points off top spot. Am I mathematically out of it?
Do you know what's funny?
You're still in there.
What Jacob meant to say.
Let me finish. So if game week 29, I'm 6 points off the top, am I contending for a title?
Yeah, I will take a look at the schedule and say, yeah. I mean, unless you got like a hefty line.
Especially if you're playing.
Let's just get one thing clear, Monty. If you believe you're fighting for the title, then that's on you, innit?
Wait, do you not
make it clear what you are trying to say?
No, Casey, you're missing my point.
It's about Monty right now.
He's fighting for the title because he's 3 points. Because in game week 6, I'm not fighting for no title. But the way that you think you're fighting for a title, mathematically, man, I'm saying mathematically.
Yes, mathematically, because it is possible. But then I also look at mathematically the points that we've picked up this season as Tottenham Hotspur. These are all fixtures that we dropped points last season, and we're playing shitty, and we got to draw at Stamford Bridge. We don't go there and get anything unless we play lights out. And I mean, yes, some of the competition has been but some of, I mean, Nottingham Forest is definitely going to fight to stay up from relegation. I think that we haven't played well, and we're up there, and we haven't dropped any. We have dropped points, but we haven't lost. Every fixture we've gotten something out of, and I think that that's really crucial, especially looking at how we performed last season again. So when I look at, yes, mathematically, you could say anyone right now could win the league. Bournemouth is mathematically in contention to win the league. You could say that, right? But it'd be outlandish if you didn't back it up with some like realistic factors, like their squad depth, their realistic trajectory of that squad, and etc. And so I just look at like I feel like Liverpool, this is a down season for them at this juncture in this season. I'm not saying they can't turn it around by January. I'm not saying that they can't have a beautiful second. I think that they can. I think they'll be.
But it's like I'm just saying, like mathematically, I'm still in it. But I know, where
I'm glad you said that. Thank you.
But I don't think we're challenging for the title at this point in time. But it's the fact that
that's right.
I'll
to
tell
say.
you,
You're right to say that.
I'll tell you what the difference is. I'll tell you the differences. Liverpool are there. I'm here with City. Yeah, that's the difference. And also,
I'm showing. Where's Arsenal?
No, Arsenal are there. I'll give it to you at this point.
Yeah.
If we look, word to Jacob. If you look to the trajectory,
so what about
when you play a big 14 or top 16, you drop points. I've played Chelsea away and grabbed a draw. See the difference? You've gone to United away and lost.
At the death. There's something about that. We didn't just shell out and grind out a win and hold on to it. We went and grabbed it. We stole that point from the bridge.
That's the difference. That's what pushes.
I'm looking at the fixtures. I see Tottenham versus City and United versus.
Bro, I'm not playing City.
You think I'm backing you up on this one?
You don't need to back me up. You don't need to back me up. I'm not asking for your backing.
Phone a friend team, but he didn't answer. I'll take
Tottenham are challenging. Tottenham are challenging. As simple as that. They're challenging.
Thank you, Craig. Thanks for your input.
Of course, I'm challenging too. They're challenging me.
Yeah. As I said. Corey,
hey, why Jesus get left off of Brazil?
But what I'm
no, don't worry about Jesus getting left off.
And why did Richarlison? Why did my backup striker go over your main striker?
Because Jesus is going. 1 second, because Jesus is definitely going World Cup. Nice try though, but Jesus is definitely going World Cup.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. But you know, he's definitely going.
Let me make a.
Wait, if you think 2 champs goals guarantee you World Cup?
Hold on. Let me read this. Endo says, "Monts, let me make a quick cameo and defend my club." My friend. Alright, cool. I'll send you the link. You have 5 minutes to defend your club because Corey's just doing an okay job. We haven't really got onto Corey too tough, so.
You 5 minutes for.
Pardon?
5 minutes, man.
What did you say? Corey said something under his breath. Did you say Corey said something under his breath?
What? I said you can't really get onto my club. Like we had a bad performance.
I can. I can, Corey.
Yeah, of course, Casey, you can. You have every right to. So can Tottenham.
Corey, I saw you beat me both these, man.
Literally, like you see.
Yeah, you beat me. He beat me. Problem is, I'm above him yet another week.
Let's just put this into perspective. Let's put this into perspective.
You see when you're standing in shit. Don't call other man.
I'm gonna.
Like
I can't.
Yeah, but it's looking real stinky over there.
Yeah, Casey. I'm gonna put this into perspective. I'll break this down nice and simply.
Matteo, you clop out?
Huh? No, of course not. No. But let me put this into perspective. Let me put this into perspective. So Corey is on the I can't chat to him. You know, Ethan can chat to him. Jacob can chat to him. Casey, I can't chat to Corey obviously because I'm so far behind and stuff. But let me just put the facts out there. So after a revolution of the Glazers, they went and bought in 2 more shiny toys on top of the total what 235 million.
235 million, yeah.
235 million spent in the window.
That's the most of any manager.
Casey, I'm getting there. A shiny new manager. What else is there? They're on a nice little run. So as the fact stands, everything seems to be looking good for United. They beat Big Bad Liverpool in game week 3 after having an iffy start. So Corey's now 3 points ahead of me. He's on 0 points in the Europa League, which is a lower tier competition than me. I have 0 points in the Champions League. So all you have is 3 points to me in the Prem, but I can't chat to you. And you spent 235 million and got a new manager.
I'm so happy you wanted to let me know my situation. Let me tell you yours. Right. So you No. You just ignored what I said. You ignored what I said. You ignored me. You said that's nice, and now I'm going to speak about you. You ignored me, bro. Okay, Montel, you're right. G, you're right. kind like the situation we're in, we're bad, but you're worse. And I get that, Montel. You're okay. So right now, after I've accepted the situation, I'm gonna let you know your situation. After on 4 fronts, competing for 4 different trophies with Klopp only last season, having the best starting 11 in the world. Yeah, you have now haven't won a game in about four games. If I'm correct, 3 games, 4 games.
We won 2 games ago. We're gone.
But two games ago,
We beat
cool.
Newcastle 2 games ago.
No problem. You just watched Trent literally stop running at Napoli, got smoked by them 4-1. Yeah, you're literally meant to be going from. You was what? How many points from City last season? 1 point, was it? Was it 1? Or you was on the same points or something? 1 point. You were 1 point from City. You're now sitting 6th, 7th, if I'm correct. I don't know your position. Can't remember it.
I'm
but it's
7th.
definitely
I'm 7th on your 5th. I'm 7th on your 5th.
7th. You're sitting 7th. Virgil van Dijk's got no more aura. Fabinho doing up McTominay back when you was playing with McTominay and Fred. Salah, I don't even want to talk about that, brother, because he's not even if he ain't scoring, he ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, gee. and then to top the fact, to top it, you bought Nunes.
God, Corey,
You're shiny new toy. You're shiny new toy, brother. And you don't.
Oh, he's like his scrappicals.
You don't even want
that's fine. I can take you. I can answer the details what you're saying and say you're right. But like again, we went from here and right now we're here. But I'm not gonna do what you do and say yeah that's fine and then go on to something else. I know Nunes is not worth the money. The team, there's been a massive drop off in the team. Trent's been awful. Van Dijk's not been great. Who's the other one? Robertson's been average. Fabinho's been bad. The list goes on, bro. The list goes on. I can go into depth about how my team's bad, but you will spend 250 million and expect to come outside the top 4 with a shiny new toy of a manager.
No, he ain't lying.
Year round.
That's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. But Montel, when you look around, yes, we spent a lot of money, Montel. When you look around, you see Chelsea. They spent quite a lot too. You see Arsenal.
Everyone gets to Chelsea about it.
It's not everyone who spent a lot like you, Corey G.
No, you guys didn't spend as much as me. Fair enough, I can accept that. But bro, everybody spent quite a bit. This is the most people have spent in the transfer window this season. This is the most. So
okay, we're not talking about
quite a bit. Yeah, us not making the top 4. It was. I said this during the season, bro. It just looks like everybody's just trying to stay in the same position because everybody spent so much, even to Nottingham Forest. Is it my fault that you?
It's a situation where if you don't spend, you're gonna drop down.
We're talking about other. Corey, I've just said something. The first port of call is to start talking about other teams.
I'm not
talk about you, big man.
Montel, I just said that Ethan can speak to me. I said Jacob and Casey can speak to me. But when you're standing in shit, how can you tell me I'm shit? It makes no sense.
Corey, can I ask you something? Do you think with the money you spend that the money? Do you think with the money you spent that wasn't enough to improve your squad, despite what anyone else has done?
No. I do think it's enough to improve my squad 100%. But Casey, at the same time, you got to look at was the money spent correctly? No, it's not. And that's and at that moment we'll
why is it not spent correctly? What position did you get?
Bro, no, I'm not talking about the position we didn't get. Did we get the right players for the positions? Like as much as I wanted Ronaldo to stay. We needed another striker. Yeah, we definitely needed one. Yeah. We needed a right back. Credit Dalot's doing well, and I'm liking the way he's playing, but come last season, nobody thought that Dalot was even going to stay at the club. If we're being real with it, yeah. Malacia, I think that's a good investment. Yeah, we missed getting Ericsson in. Yes, I'm very happy he's in, but just like you, man, are saying that man's running on peace, on peace, whatever. Yeah, bro, we need Peacemaker, we needed another midfielder in that position, especially when we lost at least 4 midfielders last season. Like there's a lot to do, but I can't. I'm not expecting my transfer window to be fixed in one window, bro. I know it's going to take a couple of windows for stuff to to have.
So then be humble. Be humble.
I'm humble.
No. I'd say call it humble.
That's why I said you man can speak to me. I can't say nothing. But when you're looking at Liverpool from challenging for the title last season, Champions League final that season, winning the FA Cup, winning the Carabao Cup, losing to the Prem by 1 point, and now you're looking at them. They've drawn to Everton, got beaten by us that came 8th place last season. What did you man draw to Fulham as well? You didn't it? Drawing to Fulham, like how can I hear Montel chat?
Cool, you know they've only won 2 games this season out of 7.
What 2 games?
I need to play Liverpool right now.
They beat Newcastle and they beat Bournemouth 9-0.
And I can't, that Newcastle game, it wasn't even convincing.
Yeah, and it was a trouble. You know what's so funny? And do you know what's so funny? After only winning those 2 games, drawing 3, losing to United winning 2 big boy, United blading off 2 big boys. I'm only 3 points behind.
It's true. It's crap from us because we're so inconsistent. It's a fact.
Like,
we're inconsistent.
My point is to you, Corey. There's investment every year. Last year, you got your guys. Despite, and this is when the Glazers were really moving mad as well. When the Glazers were lit fucking up your club, bro. Yeah, they always have been in it, but the Glazers was mad strong last summer. You man saw the protest. The game got locked off, bro. Our game got locked off. You know what I'm saying? Still managed to back in.
But that also played the part with the stupid.
Yeah, I know. But you went and bought in obviously Sancho, Ronaldo, Varane, and then this season you bring in Anthony, Casemiro, Martinez, Malacia, Ericsson. Like 230 M's.
That was 2 seasons ago.
230 M's on the biggest hatred of your owners. So, and again, let's just bring it back to the main point. You don't have any expectations for the Prem, but you have expectations for the lower tier of the European competition after spending 230 million and getting a new manager who people are saying in the chat basically is having similar tactics to Oli. Phases of transition. Hold on. Phases of transition is the only way you're getting your main success. You've had little bits of success otherwise and some little bits of stints of possession. Yeah. But in phases of transition is where you've been your strongest, which is what was Ollie's best quality. Now, Eric Ten Hag is 10 times better than Ollie. Let's not get that. Let's not even get that.
Of course, we know that.
Yeah, but that's why people are laughing. That's why people are making the comparison. Why are we seeing snazzy bits of transition when we know how good the manager is? Maybe he needs more time. Obviously, it's only 6 games in, so it will probably get better game wise, innit? But you said you look to at least minimum semi-final for the Europa League, minimum semi-final, and I still
agree with that. Like,
because you rotated your squad. I'll be honest.
As much as I want my team to do well, yeah, there's been so much improvement from the Premier League alone, yeah. Like, who would have thought Brighton before Potter left, yeah? Like, obviously, we don't know what's going to happen with Brighton.
No, now. But Corey, I remember your fan base saying, but we're United.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yes, that chat, we had that chat, bro. But being real, if you look at the Premier League as a whole, yeah, you've got Crystal Palace that are doing quite well. You've got Brighton that are doing quite well. Like, these teams that we'd start to see on like the middle bottom half of the table are actually looking like way more dangerous than we thought.
So Corey, why was we getting violated for beating them and saying that they're nothing teams and we played
No, Casey, because that's now the minimum. That's now the minimum level. So there's still the minimum.
If it's the minimum level, you still need to be doing better and getting top 4, right? Because you're United.
That's true, Casey. That's true. We still need to do more and get better and achieve top 4, of course. But
hey, stop! Hey, hold on! Hey!
we have a new member. So sorry to interrupt you, Corey. We have a new member, Murtaza, obviously friend that plays for pro clubs, obviously a family member over on Sarcasm City FC, has become a member of Big Six Band. So that is the second member of the video. So
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hopefully you can come in, say your opinion on the call-in shows. Again, no football for a month, basically, people. You know what I'm saying? No football for a month. So
no Prem football.
Yeah,
still other football.
No, but there's international break as well. So
for a month.
No, yeah.
Wait,
so there's a lot.
Not for a month, is it?
Basically, a month, like 3.5 weeks. Or
I thought it was just this weekend.
No, international break after this weekend, isn't it? International break. Yeah, I know. Yeah, look,
we have one more fixture.
It's hit Jacob's chest.
One more fixture.
That hit Jacob's chest. But, yeah. Thank you very much, Murtaza.
I thought we had one more fixture before international break.
Yeah.
No, there's no football.
It's cancelled next week as well.
No. Football's done for that.
Well, on the 17th, Tottenham play Leicester.
Yeah.
On the 17th, that's a week from tomorrow.
The 16th.
10 days morning, then there's a game, and then it's international break.
Yeah, so we have one more game. I get to see my club lace up their boots one more time. Dang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's Arsenal Liverpool. I think that's Arsenal Liverpool. Am I bugging?
No, it's not.
No. Arsenal Brentford. Don't worry, Montel. We're cooking for you next after the international break. When Salah comes back, even more tired.
It means we won't play for a hot sex though. On Arsenal, you wanted to play me now. Oh no.
Montel, you got Chelsea for 30. You got Chelsea. You got Chelsea for 30 away at the break.
We can buck each other. Oh no, we're both shit. Oh no.
No, but Potter's gonna be cooking.
No, he's not going to know who to play. He's not going to know who to play. He's not going to know who to play. I know Graham.
Until you better get the free, otherwise it's scary.
These little brothers need a break anyway. Them little brothers need a break for the way they stinking. But listen, Murtaza, thank you so much for becoming a member, and I'll see you on clubs on Saturday, bro. Big up Sarcasm City. And make sure we are hitting a like. T-Baby as well says love to the guys. Drop a like, y'all become a member too.
Montel, wait, I just think Brentford are just as scary as you. They got the same record as you. Big up Brentford, dude.
Bro, that's crazy. It's crazy. Big up,
should I feel Brentford more than once?
Bro, give me a second. I'm just gonna use the toilet once.
Big up, boys. We lost to Real Sociedad. We got through the group. I don't get all this overreaction. We'll go through the group. We'll win Europa as well. Arsenal are Arsenal in Europe. Oh.
No, I beg you don't do that.
Ouch.
I beg you don't do that because Man United can't play football, G. To win games, you have to play ball, G. They're man are dead food. I'm not worried about Man United.
The BSB family comes serious. Want to become a Big Six Bats member? Link is in the description. Thank you, Solar, for always advertising the extra perks of the channel. Still 50 odd people in the stream. I can tell everyone is still enjoying the content. Make sure we get those likes up as well. Tom says next weekend is not confirmed yet, so there's still because
to be, man.
No, I'm deep in it. The Queen's funeral is 10 days after she passes.
Allow me, G.
That falls on a Saturday. So obviously to pay respects to the Queen.
No, but you said 10 days, right?
Yeah, no, but 10 days from after the passing. So
she passed yesterday.
So that's gonna be the weekend. 18th.
Yeah, so 10 days from the 8th is the 18th. The
That'll be Sunday, right?
17th. Yeah, hopefully games I run.
Come on, Saturday games.
Games won't run, bro. I don't as I said, if the fixture the same day of the funeral, I don't think they're not gonna cancel half the games.
Wait.
They're not gonna cancel half the games.
18th is the funeral, isn't it?
Yeah, so boy, we'll as I said, just to make it, as I said, just to show our respects as well. Obviously Queen Elizabeth did pass at the age of 96. So I've put it in the background by accident. Let me put it on the forefront.
Oh no, Montel, it's on the 19th. Oh, dang, football's on.
No, it doesn't mean football. It's not confirmed, bro. It's not confirmed.
Leave it on, G. For my sanity.
I like that energy, though.
But listen, just to pay our respects. Listen, obviously, Queen Elizabeth, the UK's Queen, died at the age of 96. So we just wanted to obviously pay our respects to the passing of Queen Elizabeth. And yeah, I mean, obviously, football a lot of sports are getting cancelled. A lot of places closing down. So don't be surprised if there won't be any football people. But again, we're still going to be running call-in shows. So as I said, get the memberships in from now so you man can jump in the call-ins. Capo says 75 million on Sancho, 80 on Maguire, 37 on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That was 50. Sorry.
No, I say it's 50, yeah.
50 million, 45 on Varane / 50 million, Fred 60 million. Oh, he's saying 37 rising to 45 with AWB. Varane 45 rising to 50, Fred 60, Casemiro 57, Martinez, I think he means Martinez 60, and 90 million for Anthony plus 500k a week. Ronaldo 40 million, Van der Beek, Lukaku 89 million, Pogba. I don't even think he could fit the last bit in. I don't even think he could fit the last bit.
Just bare peas, like. Literally just bare peas on these players, bro.
Assad made a comment in it saying that Chelsea.
We didn't even talk about Bailly. Bailly was 35 M's. When they bought in Martial was 50 M's.
60 M's.
Like
60 M's.
60 M's. Like, come on, bro. These are bare players these lot have spent mad crazy money on.
But yeah, what was I saying? Assad made a comment that Chelsea get corned for spending over 200 M's, but Man United spend 230 M's expecting to not finish in the top 4 and they just get swept under the rug.
It's true though. I don't know what they think this is. They think because they got a brand new manager and they spent 250 million that, like, allow me, bro. You're a big club. They're going on like they had no players. The team Erik ten Hag walked into consists of Varane, Sancho, Rashford, Martial, Ronaldo. What midfielders did they have? McTominay, Fred, Maguire, Lindelof, Shaw, Dalot, Telles at the time, Wan-Bissaka, De Gea. Like, no one had a problem with these players before. So let's not act like he walked into a complete dud and, you know, these players just weren't performing for the manager. Now, Erik ten Hag was meant to be this revolutionary manager that's, he's going to come in, you know, change the club, do the bro, my man's come in, they're playing the exact same football from game week 1 up until now in all competitions, and they've just managed to scrape a few results.
Yeah,
I think come on.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I'm saying. I think when Corey gets back, we're going to go into that a little bit more before we end up. We're probably going to run off in about 10 minutes. Matar says, I play the same amount of Premier League football and many trophies as Arsenal have in Europe. Even Spurs have a European trophy. Hold that, Arsenal bums. I think Matar hates Arsenal. That's just to be frank. Bro, we saying, man, come on, defend your club for a little bit. You got a little bit of time here, bro. Saying,
can you hear me? You can hear me, right? Yeah.
You can hear you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just break it down for you. Like, I understand where KC and you man are coming from, but the problem is you don't actually get what's going on at Man United. Everyone says we spend money, we spend $1 billion. That's fine, but the problem is how it's spent. Not we spend $1 billion. The owners don't use any of their own money. This is all money generated by our owners. But the problem is when you speak about it, no one wants to hear because they just say, "Oh, but look at the players on the field." Like, brother, half of these players wouldn't be here if the owners were competent. They swear any of this happens at any of you lot's clubs, none of the owners are having it. They'll ship them out, would they not?
Of course.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Yeah, it's what direction we gone.
We already know the Glazers universally are not good owners. That's a universal thing. We're all very much aware of what they're doing at Manchester United. But the fact that you have horrible owners and you spend more than Arsenal, you spend more than Tottenham, you spend more than Liverpool.
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
And it is a double-edged sword, but like when the players bang off, you can guarantee the complaint.
And my problem is, if you lot know this is how your owners are and that these players shouldn't be here and that they're inconsistent and all these things, why is your chest so high? Yeah, why is your chest so high?
KC, you need to let me.
What are you expecting, bro? It's just us to go into the
Casey, you've got to understand, yeah. You've got to understand. Not every United thinks the same way as you think. Not everyone's deluded out here, like certain fans.
So you and Corey are different.
But me and Corey are different. I don't think like Corey does. Obviously, you're not gonna have the same opinion. Me and Corey are not gonna have the same opinion. I think our club. I've been saying that, bro. I gave up my season ticket. I stopped going to games. I stopped buying merchandise because I can't fund these guys. When I go to Old Trafford, I go and use the toilet. A rat jumps out of the toilet seat, or I go to Old Trafford and there's leaking. Brother, and there's leaks in the roof.
Leaking.
There's mold behind where the trains are. Brother,
Wait, Corey, you're done. Wait, Corey, you're done.
Brother. It's matter. No. It's not even Corey, you're done. This tells you how much the owners cares. They don't care. Because if they were serious owners, by now, Old Trafford would be looking a bit different. It'll be looking a bit different. They can spend all the money they want in the world, but
you're just trying to go toilet. Rats are attacking. You got rats.
But like people act like people haven't been saying this for years. Like you have wastemen like Graves Younes on Sky Sports talking about.
Remember when we looked? What are you talking about, Casey? When we saw it, G. When I was showing you pictures of it.
Yeah,
I remember.
But that was from years ago though. That weren't recent.
Brother, it's still there. How mad it is. It's still there. Still there till now. It's 2022.
You know there was like time where the rat came on the pitch and that.
It's true though.
Game.
What are you saying about players that are racking up 500k?
Yeah. When they can pay Ronnie 500 bags. Can't fix up no
brother, because I told you, because none of these owners make footballing decisions when they buy players. They buy it for commercial value. Say swear Ten Hag said he didn't want Ronaldo, but the owners sit on the board and said, no, Ronaldo's staying. So what's he going to do?
He's a brand. You can't let him go. He's locked up.
But Ronaldo, but he said you don't want him here. I said this from the jump. I didn't want Ronaldo at United either. I didn't want Ronaldo. Everyone would be like, oh, Ronaldo, this, Ronaldo. I didn't want Ronaldo.
Yeah,
I didn't want Ronaldo.
How would you have felt if he went to City?
The reason why I want
Brother,
Ronaldo,
that's football. Football moves on. Football moves on. Football moves on. If Ronaldo goes to City, bruv, they're acting like they didn't see Tevez go to City. What's the difference?
Yeah, I hear it. But by the way, Jay Kismet, you never walk alone says, blessing in disguise that there's no game on the weekend. It will give Thiago, Jota, and Kanate and whoever else is injured to get time to get fit. Oh,
yeah, that's what I said with Partey. I was deeping it with Partey.
Martial.
Brother, Martial ain't coming
anyway,
back, man.
This is I promise you, Jota, when Jota come off the bench, he looked like he couldn't kick a football. So this is dank. I need these men to get all the training they could, fam. You get it?
I need Partey back in the middle, G.
Yeah, like you see it.
Højbjerg better.
McTominay and Maguire being dead. This ain't good news. Listen, McTominay's been the last 3 games. McTominay's been good though. I'm not gonna lie.
But how much do you trust him to go back to being that McTominay?
McTominay against Real Sociedad, and that's what we're talking about.
We
haven't talked enough about
Nah. See, this whole Real Sociedad thing. I'm not upset. Do you know why I'm not upset? I'm not upset because one, the players were bad, and Ten Hag got things wrong. I can call him out and say when you got things wrong, but at the same time, that penalty was bogus as well. But we didn't deserve to win the game. Neither did Sociedad. So it is what it is. It's 50-50.
But then my point is a draw's not even good enough.
Yeah,
that's my problem.
Good enough,
you didn't do enough to win the game.
Exactly, but neither did
if you drew or lost, I'll still be getting on.
Neither did Sociedad do enough to win that game.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I don't. But the result isn't the fact that you lost.
They're not on the level of Man United. You lot have no. Let's deep it. That was basically their first team. You lot squad rotated 6 to 7 players, but was still
5 man. There was 5 changes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but then this tells you the drop off.
But they were still able to field, and Anthony, you were still able to field. Casemiro, you were able to field both your wing backs, and who's the other one? Eriksen. You were able to field Anthony, Casemiro, Eriksen, Darlow, Malacia and De Gea.
Yeah, but the drop off from the actual 11, brother. Deep it.
The only drop off I can see is that you don't have someone to counter attack.
Yeah, there
No,
was.
no,
And then,
bro.
and then that brings me to the fact of is this Eric Ten Hag ball?
No.
Because he
Okay,
didn't need a fast striker that
Casey.
could get him behind.
Casey, I hear you.
As much as we've got all of these players in our squad, really and truly, we only have a starting 11. This bench cannot be trusted, bro. And I know it sounds mad. Because we've paid so and so much for all of these players that are on the bench, 100 millions, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But really and truly, these players on the bench cannot be trusted. Maguire can't be trusted. The whole team.
Maguire didn't play bad.
The whole team from last season cannot be trusted.
Corey, I need to interject because this is what I did. Casey as well. You need to hear this. Why? Where's the energy for your owners now that you're doing good? But last season, you man were falling out. No. Because
go on.
If we're going to do the same thing as you do to United, you man are now happy. There's silence on Kroenke out. What happened to it?
I'll tell you why there's silence on Kroenke out. Because we asked our owners to invest, and in the last 3 transfer windows, they've got what we've got what we asked for. We received the money for the players. Of course, we have. We didn't. Obviously, we didn't get every signing we wanted.
Been backed heavy.
Arteta's been backed, bro.
Yeah.
Well, Arteta's been backed. He's been given the tools, the players, and the options. Not only incomings but outgoings also. He's been given the power to get rid of players he saw that he did not think was part of the plans or did not want. I am sure that the Kroenkes were not happy about having to pay off Aubameyang after just giving him 350k a week.
I can't even believe that. But I hear you. I hear you.
Sorry,
I hear you. I hear you. But at the same time,
them men were competing with us about like who's process.
Who's more of the out? Yeah, who's more of the out?
Casey, I know you remember. We want Kroenke out. I said we want Kroenke out.
Yeah,
I was singing it too.
Exactly, but why is it quiet now? Like, if you're comparing, you're comparing Arteta's 3 years to Ten Hag. How many games? 6 games.
No one said we're going to see Ten Hag since Oli.
No, not, brother. This is the problem. Everyone talks
Glazers
like
Glazers out
hasn't been happening since 2005, since Ferguson was winning trophies.
No, but it went quiet. It simmered down when you was winning trophies. When you was winning trophies, simmered down, man.
Them man not on Glazer out phase 1. Don't worry. Them man wanted investment.
Them lot have been singing
big investment. You know,
there's a reason why FC of Manchester exists. Glazer out has been going on for years. Everyone acts like it hasn't. People like Graham Souness running his mouth on Sky Sports saying, "Oh, you only do it when you're losing." Brother, 2011 they were talking about Glazers out. Beckham took the green and gold scarf and was playing for a rival team. We won Premier Leagues under these men, but again, the sustainability. Where have these men actually invested the money that they said they've brought in? Every year it's a commercial signing. It's not, I'm buying this player because the manager actually asks for this player to fit the system I want to build. No one here can tell me, you say, oh, all these players are bought by United. Half of you man rated some of these players before they joined United. But the defining factor is they join United and become worse. Why? Because United is an unsustainable place to be in. So it's not all the players are bad.
We know that. But we know that
but
as
then
outsiders.
Why is it the energies why don't you keep the energies for that when every player that joins United, 94 million for Anthony?
Oh, the reason I don't is because you lot, when you get the signings, go on like these lot are the next messiahs.
No. Your problem is you look on Twitter and look at all them Twitter man that keep going, this is the greatest signing ever.
I go off my brother.
Your brother is one United fan out of how many?
Being real, Casey, what are you expecting me to do? These players come in, these huge players, these good players at the time come into the club. Yeah, are you expecting me to sit there every single game knowing that these players are not even fit in the system doing this?
Yes.
I don't even want them anyway.
Yes. Do you know why?
I don't want you guys anyway.
Do you know why? Because then at least I know you're being honest. At least I know you're being honest, and that's how you feel.
Yeah, but some of you won't let that slide, will you?
That's such a crap excuse
brother, because none of you will let it slide. None of you will let it slide and be like,
sorry. Oh well. Just bear
it's all
to
right, man. Don't worry. Don't worry, Corey, man. Don't worry. It's all right, man. It's all right.
I might as well bake off every goal that we score.
I love this show. We are gonna have to call it quits. I'm sorry. Listen, we did cut down to 1 minute, 1.5 hour shows, but some of the shows have been just so good recently. I think Big Six Mans could go on for hours, and people.
I remember the last time we cut off for the 1.5 hours. I'll be real.
No, that's like 3 videos ago. It's only the last 3 to 4 videos, but like, you know what I mean. I think these are conversations we do want to have. Listen, at the end of the day, Casemiro stunk up the gaff, but it's early on in his Man United career. He will probably.
Trust, if he keeps thinking like that, the jury will be out.
Like, it'll probably come good. Listen, the fact that their football is going to be off, Liverpool players get a chance to recover. Arsenal finally get their midfield back. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Martial gets a step closer to fitness. Tottenham, Jacob, did Tottenham any injuries?
No.
Where's Basuma?
You lot fitness-wise are doing quite well at the moment in terms of injuries.
We're okay injury-wise. I mean, there was a game back that one of our midfield, Rodrigo Bentancur, that he got hurt. He had a concussion, and then Basuma came in for a West Ham game, and it was an unfortunate first appearance for him. But
he'll come good. He's a bad boy. He's sick.
Yeah, no, I love Basuma. I already bought his kit, the 38, because some of our fans were going on about, this is why he was 25 mil. This is why this, and for me, I was like, this guy. I've watched him toy with our team in the midfield for years. So bringing him in
this is what KC needed in midfield. Not even gonna lie.
We did. We need him bad. We need him bad.
Casey, the Capo has a comment for you, by the way. Capo always got your back. Casey says Arteta initially didn't have the same tools as United, though. Eric Ten Hag had 50, 60, 70 million in pretty much.
Now to counter that, wasn't Arteta playing the same type of football that United are supposed to be playing now when he came in?
Yeah, but
why is it no? So why is it okay for Arteta to play the way he is, but Ten Hag can't? To then try and see if he can slowly implement his team philosophy, because he's trying to make them hard to beat. Can he not make them hard to beat?
Plus, it don't count because we've spent millions and billions on all of these players.
No,
so
we
should now be having some sort of football. That's the only reason.
Yeah, but that's not how football works. If football worked like that, everyone could do it.
I backed you.
Everyone could do it.
But that's a cop out. I backed you for a set, Corey, but that's a cop out. Because at the end of the day, Arteta is his first job in charge of Manchester United. Arteta had Mustafi, Mari, Chamberlain, Bellerin. He had all them man. Like, what do you expect? Eric Ten Hag,
and it's his first ever managerial job. He's never managed a team,
and he still managed to win the FA Cup, by the way. But let me go on. Arteta. Hold on. No. Let me finish. Arteta was his first job, and the tools he was given were far inferior to United's. Whereas Ten Hag, obviously his tools weren't the best tools in the world, but they were still tools of significance.
Tools that can be used.
Not according to some of you.
Tools that can be used.
Ronaldo
and on top of that, Eric Ten Hag is an established manager. Anyway, again, ignoring what I'm saying because it's facts. Eric Ten Hag is an established manager.
Facts.
Raise the bar and stop letting it lie on the floor when you lot are getting the investment and the trust that you're getting. No one's expecting you to challenge for the title. No one's expecting you lot to pull up trees from game day one and pull out world-class performances.
That's fine.
That's not what we're saying.
I rate that, Montel. I rate that at least.
So, you know what I'm saying? But let's not just act like, you know what I'm saying?
Really and truly, I'm not expecting...
It's not like you lot just get a free pass again this season to do whatever.
No, it's not. No, because then
there's no free pass.
Andy, you didn't say that, but Corey just...
Corey's been running the free pass, then he's not...
No, because then the same thing with Arsenal. You need to have that same energy for Arsenal as well. 3 years.
We need top 4 this season. We need...
Brother, the way you lot are talking about challenging for titles.
No, not challenging for
give
titles.
Give it a bit. Nah, because I've heard too many. Brother, I haven't spoken to some of my Arsenal friends in like 5 years, and once they hit the top of the table, you lot are doing fine. You lot are
That's
doing
dead.
well.
That's
But
dead.
you need to be
I don't
careful,
agree with
man,
that.
because
We know
you lot
that.
need to be careful. You're doing well, but let's see how you do after these certain run of games. Then we can fully
Yeah, no,
assess
I
where
agree.
Arsenal are.
I agree.
Because you lot are doing well. I'm not shameless to go, oh, you lot are shit, blah, blah, blah. I was gassed that we beat you lot. Because, like, I don't know, in the last time we beat you lot, home or away. So I give you lot props for doing well.
Last season.
But
Oh, yeah, we
listen,
beat them
Last
last
season, you
season, but
beat us. Yeah, you beat us away. No, at home.
but listen, man, them. All right, cool. It's been a brilliant show. It's been a brilliant show. Make sure, for one, Andy, can you send me the link to your channel, please, so I can put it in there?
on Talk Football, yeah, I'll reach out to you, man. Anyone's welcome.
And
We got
Jacob
fans
as well.
from anywhere. And Jacob, yeah, everyone's welcome, man. We've got fans from Brighton, other Premier League clubs. Just hit us up when you need something.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
just
No
as I
problem.
said, what you can stay in here to the end if you want, in it, bro. All down to you. We're gonna just say our segue everything out. But yeah, Andy, definitely send me the link to your show now so I can put that in the chat for you. So obviously, Solo, as soon as that comes in, Solo, you can save their link and then just dash that in the chat every now and then going forward as well. Also, make sure you go subscribe to United Spurs of America. How many subs are you guys on right now?
We're almost at 300. This morning we were at like 280, 286. We're at 286 right now.
So again, there's 35 people in here right now. I should have said this when there was like 70 people in here. That's poor from me. Next time I should have said that when there was 70 people in there. But listen, the link is right there in the chat. Go and subscribe to United Spurs of America and let's get them to 300 subs ASAP. There's 36 people in here. Run
14 away. 14 away. So I just need 14 people who don't mind chatting some shit about Tottenham.
Half of you lot in
I
there.
subscribe, so I'm there.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Let me just subscribe to my man right
everyone
now.
on the team subscribe to them, so that's already should be 290. You know what I'm saying? That should already be 290. I'm already subscribed on both accounts. You know what I'm saying? So everyone in the chat, make sure you go and subscribe to United Spurs of America. I'm gonna check their account again. Hopefully it's gone up to maybe at least 2.
Casey, you're gonna have to join me when we're looking for that October game, that first North London Derby match.
Oh yes,
you gotta come join me, buddy.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be there. Flexing.
There you go. Hold on, I think there you go. And that's Andy's channel there. So that's the guy that was just on, guys. Friend of ours. He's still here, by the way.
I can't believe that Ronaldo still scored a hat trick against Tottenham. How do you let him do that?
Make sure you subscribe. That's his one there. So again, United Spurs of America. There's subscribe. You've gained 5 subscribers, I believe. I think.
Big ups. Thank you so much. Big ups.
As I said, we rise that up. So keep subscribing and push him to 300. By the way, go on, guys.
Appreciate that. No, I see Kevin Ritchie says he's from the States as well. Happy to join on our shows. I'm actually tonight for USA. It's gonna be like early in the morning for you guys. But I do these pop-up shows. I'm gonna do a pop-up show tonight because usually we do a Friday show previewing the match coming up, but there was no match. So my co-host, he said he is not interested in doing a stream about nothing. I, on the other hand, I enjoy some streams about everything. So, Kevin, if you're around, you feel free to join. I put the link up in the chat. Anyone could come on, say your piece, say whatever you want. So
there you go, man.
Have you seen this? That Darwin Núñez signing is apparently Klopp's biggest mistake, according to some reports in Spain.
Man said Scouse.
I have to take a read about that.
Man said Scouse Tarzan.
I think Klopp said that.
No, I don't know who said
that. Then that's just common knowledge.
Is that your Anfield agenda guys talking about? I'm
that's common knowledge, man. They fucked.
Sorry, G. Núñez.
You know what I'm saying? They're also probably back against you then, or paper up all the cracks. But
KC, you have to refer to him as Scouse Tarzan. That's what I call him.
Oh my gosh, the Scouse Tarzan. Still trying to just
Ashford
learn
says,
his human ways.
top stream, managed to find Corey's long lost brother. Sola says, thanks, Mont, and everyone on the channel. No worries, Sola. Always doing your thing on the channel. Thank you very much for your consistent support and helping the chat. It goes a very long way. Yeah, I know Capo, but we won't go into that. We'll start another argument. T subscribes. Thank you. Clinical says already subbed. Big up Clinical. Make sure you jump in on the calling show, man. Need you there, bro. Can't have you lot chatting shit on
the game on Thursday is still going ahead, by the way.
Yeah, he said everyone's still playing.
Capo says he's gonna shout you out as well, United Spurs America, on his channel.
Big up Capo.
Out there to get you guys to 300. Personally, I think hopefully that you're on 292. You're 8 subs away. So
Jacob, I sent back up. Jacob, I sent back up to people. They're on their way.
Thank you. Big up. I just subbed to Talk Football as well.
Thank you.
Cool little page you got going. I'm just looking it over right now. I have to check it out, man.
As I said, in this thing, it's all about support. A lot of people generally look at this YouTube game like it's a competition. Mm-hmm. There are billions and billions of people that watch YouTube every day more than they watch TV. In my opinion, there's enough viewers to go around, but sadly, not everyone shares that opinion. But over here, we share that notion. So we support everyone where we can. So make sure you all subscribe to anyone that comes on our channel. That's why we say the Big Six family is the most loving and respectful and hilarious, and many words I can say, family, because they will back anyone that we bring onto the channel. You know what I'm saying? They know it's the real. Big up Marshall, who also just subscribed, as well as becoming a member as well. So appreciate you. Y'all deserve more subs. Appreciate the content. Big up, bro. It says big up everyone. Big up Kevin. Big up Jacob from the States, and I'll be happy to join. But yeah, Clinical says, yeah, defo once. If I'm free, I'm there for sure. 100%. But listen, let me shout out all the members. You know, this happens at the end of every show. You guys get your special shout out. I apologize. I forgot to do it during the Liverpool stream because, as the man them know, I lost my head. So, you know, things happen.
But me and my brother haven't stopped laughing at that video of you. I'm not even going to lie.
Only Casey and that I've seen this Montel in it. The YouTube ain't seen this side of me in it. Like these man, before I've done YouTube, I was like these man. But we was all football fans before this, like way before this in it. So when we were shitting that, these man got to see that face to face. It's nothing too new to them, but to the crowd, it's new in it. But listen, shouting out the members, big up you.
This is the Montel you don't see because this started when Liverpool were doing well. Don't worry, man.
Yeah.
When Liverpool were down in the mud.
No, technically we started when Liverpool went on the six game defeat run at Anfield. But generally we were good in it. But generally Liverpool was good in it. Big up all the members of the chat. So Marshall, Ayub, and Mortaza are the new members today. So big them up. Appreciate you lot for real, and hope you jump in on the calling show, especially. Big up T as well, joined 8 days ago on Big Six Gang. Big up Gun Ben. Big up Duffers. Big up Solar MC EFC, who's also part of the Big Six family. Big up Jamie Phillips as well, and obviously prayers go out to his daughter, who's not too well at the moment. So please say a prayer for Jamie and his little girl.
Big up Jamie.
So Chelsea OG, Big Six member, big up yourself, big up Daniel, big up John Madonka, big up Aiden Andrews, big up Kaz. Yo, this members list is getting long, you know. Okay. And big up Ricky as well. Let's keep going this, man. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Let's keep growing this list for real. But listen, those are the shout outs. Big up T, big up Phillips. You know what I'm saying? And
don't laugh.
Huh?
You said don't laugh at your pain.
Oh, people can laugh at my pain, man. That's all right. But listen, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Obviously, RIP to Queen Elizabeth. Say your prayers as well for Jamie and the situation that he's in. You've got to send him our love and stuff, and all that stuff. So, yeah, man, thank you for everyone on the channel. Is there anything else anyone wants to say right before we shut off?
Glazers out. I'm joking.
Don't kill me.
Spread love.
Glazers in, people. Glazers in.
FSG in.
And big up some of the members as well as Clinical, Capo TV, Kevin, Philip, Assad, especially our guy there. And you know what I'm saying? Helicopter School, Mo Jace. You know what I'm saying? Everyone there. So big up, people. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Slightly longer video as usual today, but I guess the content's just that fun when we're streaming in it. We will see you in the next one. Take care, people.